Komets Sons Funeral Homes have been serving Fort Wayne and area families since it was founded in 1925. Now a member of the Dignity Memorial Network, Komets provides pre-planning, funeral planning, cremation, and memorialization services. Compassionate local care, the most meaningful services celebrating a life well lived, all provided at the best value. Komets Sons Funeral Homes, a Dignity Memorial provider.
You're listening to Komet Hockey.
And here we go from center ice at the Coliseum. Shane Albarani and Robbie Irons with you. Komets trying to extend their win streak to 7 as we get things going. There's Mason Baptista quickly into the Quad City zone here on the right side. Bobby Shea coming in. Now he's going to give it up to Baptista. Puts it out in front. Here's a shot. That's blocked by Kukali. Up along the far side. Puck is going to go to Garrett Thompson. Now Sean Sidlowski up along the far boards. Trying to set up in front to Garrett Thompson. Thompson has now got the puck in the corner. Thompson gets leaned into by Kukali. Thompson now goes up along the far side. Comes down to the corner and he lost it. And up along the far side, Mason Baptista gets it away from Kolsar. And it comes all the way up top to the blue line. Nagy will get it loose, and he'll skate with it up along the far side. He'll feather it into the Komet zone, coming down here on the near side corner. Played over on the far boards by Bobby Shea. Trevor Cheek with a chance with it. He gives it back to Shea. Shea back behind the nets, and 1 minute has gone by here in the first period. Up along the far side, Komets with it. They'll enter the Quad City zone. Here's Justin Hodgman in front. Had a man. It just goes wide. And Hodgman again back behind the net, takes a hit as he gets rid of the puck. Comes up along the far side, and that's going to drift back in the neutral zone. Komets get it right back, coming on the other way. Here is Marco Waugh. Waugh comes down into the corner, tries to put it to Hodgman. He does. Hodgman now, backhander right on Mott. He'll stick it aside. Hodgman picks up the rebound. Up top, it goes to the blue line off the skate of Culkin. It trickles over the line. Komets got to get back on sides. Lowney will
line change, Komets.
Knock it off the glass. So far, no shots on goal for either team. Same thing we had last night. I think we only had about 3 shots in about 10 minutes into the game. Puck up along the far side in the Quad City zone. The Mallards tracking after it. They will pick it up. It's Globke. Globke gets there to the blue line. He's able to get it over the line. Now Binkley is there. Binkley over to Jamie Schaafsma. Now to Binkley. Over the line, it's Gabriel Desjardins. Desjardins on the far side. Gives it a look. Got a man. Here's his shot. Goes on Mott. Made the save, but he couldn't control the rebound. Kravchenko to Soul. Here's a rip and a save made.
That's the first one. Cody Soul back to the point. One-timer right on the net, down low in the pads, but Watts makes a save, no rebound. Good forechecking by the Komets, creating some problems for the defense for the Mallards right now.
Puck hasn't even made its way down to the Komet zone so far, so Garrett Bartus, he's still down there stretching, trying to stay warm.
Batista in for the face-off. Thompson and Sidlowski.
Face off to the right of C.J. Mott. And the puck is dropped, dumped into the corner. Going after it as Amlong. He will bank it off the boards. Baptista comes after it. Now the Mallards will get the puck. Coming up along the near side, it's Nagy. He'll flip it in. Bartus will get his first touches of the game. Goes back behind the net. Gets caught there for a moment. He's able to get it over to Bobby Shea. Shea up along the near side. Now comes to the blue line. It's Mason Baptista back on the far side. The Mallards have got the puck going down up along the far boards. And now they're back into their own zone trying to regroup. Here's Amlong up along the left side. Off the boards. It's going to go off the stick of Kolsard into the zone. They got a man in front. Oh, broken up. And now it's going to go up along the far side. It's controlled by the Komets. Here is Justin McDonald backing into the zone, trying to go to Sean Sidlowski.
Intercepted.
Pass is picked off, coming back the other way. Down on the left side, here's Tardif taking off the play. And the Komets get the puck back. Here's McDonald. Going to go back behind the net. Here's Ryan Lowney with it. Lowney over to Bobby Shea. Braden Lowe steps in front of him. Comes all the way out now to the neutral zone. Here's Bolton on the left side. He had the lone goal last night for Quad City. He dumps it in. Now it's going to be stopped by Garrett Bartus back behind the net. Played up along the far boards and now wrapped around. Coming up here on the near wing now. And it's Garrett Thompson getting it deep into the Komet zone. All the way down here on the corner. Thompson with it again. Has got a man. It's Bobby Shea. Shea's backhander. Going to get all the way into the Quad City zone. Puck is rolling all the way coming in the near corner. It's Cheek going after it. And it's Kukali. He's going to pick up the puck up along the far side. Cody Soul sneaking in. He's going to keep it down low, deep into the corner. And now back behind the net, it's Kukali being chased by Binkley. Lost it to Marco Wall. Wall on the near side. Up top of the blue line, looking for Thompson. Pass too tall for him all the way out of the zone.
No icing on the play.
Bartus will stop. Got a man on him. He's able to put it onto the near side. It's Marco Wall with it. Wall's going to go back behind the net. Takes a little hack from Polkamp as he brings it forward. Jason Binkley with it. And Binkley wraps it off the board. It's going to go back behind the net. Stopped by C.J. Mott. Mott will give it up to Bigos. Bigos on the left side. And the Mallards still trying to get it in the Comet zone, and they do. Racing forward is Kolsar coming into the corner. Got a man in front. Can't feed it to him. It's going to be over onto the far side for Jamie Schaafsma. Schaafsma over to Desjardins. Pass goes over his stick, but now Hodgman, he picks it up. Here we come, Desjardins in front to Hodgman, right off his skate. And Hodgman has got it. Cross-ice pass. Here's Shea coming in with a toe drag. Here's a shot, and it's going to be deflected and out of play.
Yeah, the defense stood up on him, and Bobby Shea let the shot go. Got the stick out in front of him and deflected it up over the glass, but a nice play by Hodgman from the far side of the ice. Hit Shea as he was moving in for the shot. Still only one shot on goal. The Komets, most of the territorial play, but good checking by the Mallards right now to keep the Komets at bay.
Only one shot on net. It belongs to the Komets. 15-16 to go in the first. We've got no score. Hodgman on the faceoff. Goes to Desjardins. Desjardins drops it back to Lowney. He's going to throw it over into the far side corner. Komets chase after it. Now it rolls down in front of the net. Braden Lowe takes it away for the Mallards. Now up along the far side. It is Polkamp. He will unload the puck into the Comet zone. And it's it's Hodgman. Hodgman coming down low. And now back behind the net. Tardif up along the near side, looking for someone to give it to. He's going to wheel it backwards off the backhand. Here is Lowe, comes down into the corner. Here's Kyle Novak, got a man. Here's a shot. It is blocked. Puck is loose. Bartus scrambling for it. And it's going to go to Jamie Schaafsma. Schaafsma has got it. The Mallards have their first shot on goal. Ryan Lowney going to drift backwards, going to go back behind the net. Gives it a look. And Lowney will move it over onto the right side. Quick pass forward. Komets have got it. It's Kravchenko over the line, dropping it off. Here's Baptiste with a shot.
Nice shot from
the shoulder. On the near side, Binkley. Binkley in the corner. Moves it forward. Back up along the near side. Sean Sadlowski gives it a swipe. Gets it over to Jason Binkley. Now rolling puck into the Quad City zone. On the far side, Kukoli. Off the backhand. Down to Dennis Kravchenko. Off the wall. Trying to get it over to his line mate Sadlowski. Up along the far boards, it is Cody Soul. He's going to go all the way back with it. The Komets going to get a little bit of room. Back on the far side, it is Trevor Cheek. Cheek coming in down low. Cheek gets taken off the play. Now it's up along the far side. Played off the glass. And it's going to be Bobby Shea with it. Shea carries it over the line. Gives it up to Marco Wall. Here's a wrister, and Mott making the save.
Shea walking right down the center. The defense tried to stand up on him, but he kept moving to the left. As he got way to the left side of the ice, all of a sudden he throws it back. He finds Cheeks. Cheeks with a quick shot down low. Goaltender makes the save. 3 shots on goal, 1 by Quad City. Goaltenders have been tested.
Face off to the left of Mott. And Cheek will take the drop. And it comes into the corner. Up along the near side and out of the zone. Tardif gets it into the Comet zone. Here's Lowe up along the left side. Has Tardif. Here's a shot. That's going to go wide. It's picked up by Trevor Cheek.
Breaking out
with a full head of steam. He'll carry it over the line. Got a man on the far side. Here's a shot. Save made. Rebound. Comes out Lowney with the man in front. Couldn't get a shot off. Now he's going to come down low. Goes back behind the net. Played up along the far side. Here's Lowney. Looking for Cheek back below the goal line, and the puck is taken away. And here come the Mallards along the left side. It's Tardif. Gets it to Lowe. He will carry it over the line. Got a man break it in. Takes a shot, though. That's going to go wide, and Trevor Cheek has got it. Cheek on the far side. Going to give it up to Brian Lowney. He's going to go back behind the net.
Give the Komets shines to change your lines up.
12 to go in the first. No score as Jason Binkley has got the puck up along the far side. Garrett Thompson couldn't handle his pass, and now it's sent into the Comet zone. Stick handling around is King in on Bartus. They'll make the stop, and we will take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
This is Comet Hockey.
Under 12 minutes to go in the first. We've got no score. Not very many shots on goal. Komets have 4. The Mallards have 1. Komets get it into the Mallards zone. Coming down here in the corner, it's Desjardins. Up along the near side, and it is controlled. That is number 27 is Merlin. Up top of the blue line, Bobby Shea has got it. He's going to push it over to Curtis Leonard. Here's a shot. That's going to be blocked. Now back up along the near side. Going to come up to Bobby Shea. Shea at the blue line. Ranges. There's a shot. Mott will make the save.
Yep, he fired it through the screen, and it went right to the goaltender. He saw it from the point. Nobody was able to get a stick as the defense for the Mallards held everybody back for the split second. Mott sees it. He catches it. Kills the play. 11:20 to go in the first period. We got no score. Good checking game, good skating game right now, getting their bus legs off them. Both teams traveled last night, so it'll take them a while to get in stride.
Face off to the left of Mott, Baptista, and Globkey. Now Jamie Schaafsma will come into the face-off dot. Into the corner it goes. And Bolton and Baptista. A battle for it up along the near side. Now it comes to Tristan King. He gets it to Kukali. Now on the left side. Here come the Mallards on the attack. Polkamp with a shot. Save made. Puck is loose. And it's kicked out of there by the Comet D-man. Oh, that was Baptista.
Yeah.
Wow, what a save by Baptista. The puck got behind the goaltender. Now Mott's going to come out. He's going to play it. And it's going to come to Globkey. Back on the far side. All the way into the Mallard zone. Uh-oh, we got a 2-on-1. Here's a shot save made by Bartus.
Down low, nice shot. They had a 2-on-1. Got the shot off. Bartus saved the puck. Didn't let the rebound out. Held on.
Let's talk about the save by Mason Baptista just a second ago. Wow.
Well, Bartus had got out of the net a little bit in front of the crease and made the save. The puck bounced over him when it was going to go in the net. All of a sudden, in behind comes Batista, and there it is. He just kicks it out before it goes over the goal line. He was actually behind the goaltender.
So Mason Baptista might have the save of the game. Keeps the game scoreless. 10:48 to go in the first. Face off in the Comet zone. The Mallards get it into the corner. Al Lowney going after it. Face off dot here on the left side. The Mallards have got the puck. Now we've got a tangle up down here in the corner. Low is going to get to it, and everybody's still working it down low here. Kravchenko in there. Now it's going to go to Marco Waugh. Ball on the right side. Feeds it over to Ryan Lowney. Lowney tries to go ahead with it. That's going to be picked off and coming back the other way. Mallards will carry it over the line. And it's going to go back down low into the corner. Played up along the near side. The Komets dig it out. Now the Komets have got numbers.
3-on-2.
Here's Kravchenko over to Cheek. Coming in. Here's a shot. Save made.
Get it up.
Back behind the net, it's Trevor Cheek. Cheek with it. Back down low to Waugh. Coming in front. Tipped, and Mott will hang on to it and get a whistle.
Little give and go all the way around the net. Cheeks got the puck, tried to get it up over the goaltender, but he got in too tight. As the goalie's pads came out, they blocked the top shelf, hold it on. Motts makes a couple of good saves as Cheek got 2 good chances.
And we will take a break. No score. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Ready for a new apartment? You don't have to look far. St. Joe Place has everything you could ever want in an apartment complex. Internet, cable, washer, and dryer. It's all included in your monthly rent. There's also a basketball court, an outdoor grilling area, pool and hot tub, and the list goes on and on. St. Joe Place is leasing 2- and 4-bedroom apartments and now offering 3 bedrooms. Living at St. Joe Place Apartments, you'll quickly realize how great the staff and apartments really are. Call 444-3000 or visit stjoeplace.com.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall. reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Coming out of the timeout, face-off will be to the right of Mott. We've got no score here at the Coliseum. Shane Albarani, Robbie Irons here today. Komets looking to extend their win streak as the puck comes all the way up to Leonard. It's going to go between his legs, and that's going to go now down to Bartus. Bartus will give it up to Leonard. Leonard up along the far side, rolling puck. And it's going to be jabbed at by Bobby Shea, and the Komets get it loose. Hurrying up, here is Leonard over to Desjardins. Top of the right circle, here's a shot, and Mott will glove it out of the air.
Yeah, the puck was actually wide of the net, but Mott's grabbed it, killed the play as the Komets were sending two men to the net. And as Desjardins let the shot go, he was hoping for a rebound or a screen, but it never happened as Mott stepped up and grabbed it. 9:26 to go. We have no score here, still in the first period. Nice crowd for a Sunday afternoon.
Face off to the left of Mott. Still no score. 5-4. That's the shots on goal right now. The Komets have the edge. Klopke on the face-off with Baptista. Comes into the corner. Now it's Thompson with it. Comes in front. Puck rolling around. Comes loose. Here's a shot off the post. Loose in front. It was right there.
It was Cody Soul again.
Home. In front. Here's a shot. Mott with the save. Go back behind the net. And now up top in the blue line, held in by Soul. Gets it deep. Sean Sidlowski in the corner. Sidlowski over to Mason Baptista. Baptista cycles it around. Here is Sean Sidlowski with it. Sidlowski takes a shot. That goes high.
Penalty coming up.
Here is Jason Binkley coming down low. Delayed call. Baptista takes another shot.
Rebound.
Save made, and now the Mallards will control it. Whistle blows.
Slashing. Sidlowski got whacked pretty good by somebody as was cutting through the goal crease. The Mallards would get a man in the penalty box. We don't know who it is yet. Number 7 headed that way. Bolton. He's going in the box. The Komets will have the first power play of the game. Slashing penalty. Bolton.
Komets took the collar last night. 0 for 5 on the power play. So now we get our first chance here tonight.
Got Cheeks out there. Desjardins up front. Hodgman will take the draw.
Face-off will be to the left of Mott. Komets start up the power play. Hodgman wins it. Comes up to the blue line. Kravchenko. Back on the far side. Here's Bobby Shea with a shot. Save made by Mott.
I can't take that shot. Goaltender and him 25 feet out. Goalie catches the puck. Kills the play. He's got to move that around a little more.
Face off to the right of CJ Mott with 8:44 to go in the first. Still no score. We were scoreless through 20 minutes of play last night. As the Komets on a power play here. Face off to the right. Here is the drop. Won by Shea. Pushes it off the glass. Comes down into the corner. Hodgman digs it out. Here's Kravchenko on the far side. Back to Hodgman off of his skate. And that'll give the Mallards a chance to clear the zone. Here's Bartus. He will stop it. And he gives it up to Bobby Shea. Shea back behind his net, trying to get some momentum as he comes forward with it. Over to Trevor Cheek. Cheek will cover it over the line. Here's Justin Hodgman. Hodgman on the right side, wraps it up along the far side. And here is Kravchenko. Kravchenko in the
zone. Line change for the Komets. Both teams will change up right now.
Face off to the left of Mott. Mason Baptista and Globke.
Sidlowski out there. Thompson. And Waugh.
And into the corner. Chasing after it is Garrett Thompson. Now to Sean Sidlowski. Had Waugh right in front. Couldn't control the puck. Up along the far side, Mason Baptista. He has got it. Baptista over to Sidlowski. Pass behind him, and that'll clear out. all the way down to the Comet zone. It's Ryan Culkin.
Plenty of time, 45 seconds penalty.
Culkin up along the far side, gives it to Mason Baptista. Now he gives it up to Marco Walsh. Sean Sedlowski, he'll carry it over the line. Sedlowski with a shot and a save made by Mott. He'll hang on to it.
Yeah, Sedlowski a shot from a lot further out than I normally see him shoot. He let it go, whether he's hoping for somebody to get to the net for the rebound, but Mott's not letting any rebounds out right now. Pretty sharp back there catching the puck for him. Another line change for the Komets. Gary didn't like that setup.
Down to 36 seconds to go in the power play, and the face-off will remain in the Quad City zone.
Hodgman will come out for the draw. That Desjardins up there with Cheeks up front.
Kravchenko is manning the blue line. Now Globkey in there for Quad City. He's going to get kicked out. Polkamp will come in, comes up. Here's Kravchenko. He will step up. He will keep it in. Down low, here's Gabriel Desjardins. Desjardins back over to Cheek on the right side. Cheek coming back down low. Here is up top now to blue line. Oh, over the stick of Kravchenko and out. All the way down, 20 seconds to go in the power play. Comets got time for one more rush. As Trevor Cheek comes through the neutral zone, nothing there as Polkamp stopped him, and he sends it back into the Comet zone. 8 seconds to go on the power play, and here's Cody Soul with it. Soul will carry it over the line here on the right side. Comes down into the corner, bearing down on Mott. It's broken up.
They're all even, 5-on-5 now.
Up along the near side to the blue line. Binkley can't keep it in. It's going to be jabbed all the way down into the Comet zone. It's Cody Soul picking it up with 6:38 to go in the first. No score. And to the center line, it is the Mallards now carrying it into the Comet zone. It's Polkamp up along the Tardif rather up along the far side or the near side.
In front.
And it's going to be Cody Soul who's going to pick it up. As McDonald touches the puck, we're going to have a cross-checking minor.
Yeah, Cody in front of the net got a cross-check. Not a hard one, but enough to knock the player out and down on the ice, and that's enough to draw the cross-checking penalty. And the Mallards will go on power play with 6:25 to go in the period, no score.
Andrew Brueggemann is our referee tonight. Ryan Madsen and Jordan Knox, the linesman.
Cody, I think, was a little upset. He got whacked pretty good as he went around the Mallards' net. Lost possession of the puck. He had something to say to the referee as he went by him. So he may have been carrying that over as he went down the other end of the ice.
Face off to the right of Garrett Bartus. And it's low and Trevor Cheek as the Comets start the penalty kill. Here's Globkey to take the face off for the Mallards. He'll be in there with Cheek. And here's the drop, and it's going to be taken by Gabriel Desjardins. Desjardins trying to split the defenseman. Did a good job getting it into the Mallard zone, but couldn't make up much territory. Now the Mallards working on the power play. And it's going to be sent in on Bartus. He will stop the puck behind the net. Bobby Shea is there, plays it off the glass. Bouncing puck goes to Trevor Cheek, and he will clear it out. That's actually going to catch somebody in the Comet bench, so that'll keep the face-off down in the Comet zone.
Yeah, bad break for the Comets there. Cheeks had plenty of time. He fired it up off the glass, and it must have hit somebody on the Comet bench leaning over. That kills the play. Back into the Comet zone for the face-off. Baptiste will take the draw for the Comets.
Face off to the left of Bartus, and it's Mason Baptista on the draw with Lowe. Up top of the blue line, and now we get a misdrop there.
Well, that's coming from the linesman on the point there.
So we'll line it up and have another face-off. All right, Globkey and Baptista this time. And it's tied up on the circle. Now it's dumped into the corner. Ryan Lowney, he'll pick it up, send it all the way down. Garrett Thompson giving chase to it. Mott is there first. Plays it off the wall. Now Lowe has got it for the Mallards. Down to 1:26 to go in the Mallards power play as Lowe brings it up ice. Going to carry it over the line. Lowe avoids a hip check from Jason Binkley. And Binkley into the corner. And we got a big pile up down here on the near side corner. Everybody jamming away at it. Binkley in there. Globkey in there as well. And now the puck, that's going to come loose, and the Comets have got it.
Thompson out.
Thompson on the right side. He'll flip it forward. That's going to come here on the Quad City Once at the end, it's going to go back behind the net, and the Mallards have got it. Now Thompson takes Globkey off the play, looking for a call, doesn't get it. And we're down to 49 seconds to go in the power play. No score. Coming down, up along the far side is Polkamp, and now it's going to be sent down to C.J. Mott. Nice clear there by the Komets.
35 seconds left in the power play.
And Bolton has got the puck back behind the net. Cody Soul currently in for cross-checking. As Bolton will go right down the middle of the ice. Gives it to Kyle Fulmer. Fulmer on the left side, flips it on Bartus. He'll make the stop. And into the corner. Picked up by the Mallards. Up top to the blue line. Here's Nagy. Nagy. He's a lefty. He skates with it here on the near side. Up top to Bolton. Now he moves it over. Here's a shot off a Kolsar stick. That's going to go wide.
Screen.
That's going to get the screen. Yep.
That was a deflection, too, so the faceoff will stay in the Komet zone. With 8 seconds left in the penalty, Komets will have to win the draw to make sure they clear the zone. That'll kill the penalty. So line change for the Komets as they bring out fresh guys for this faceoff in their zone. Still power play Mallards, 8 seconds.
Face off to the right of Bartus, and it's Nagy and Hodgman. And Ryan Lowney, he scoops it up, plays it up along the far side. Fulmer steps up, comes down into the corner. He's met there by Ryan Culkin. Fulmer with it up top of the line. Here is Bolton with a shot at a man. It was Nagy, went between his legs.
5-on-5 again.
And here's a blast. That is going to be stopped by Bartus. Came from the blue line. Cardiff goes back behind the net. And into the corner. Komets have got it with 4:10 to play in the first period. Cross-ice pass. Going to come up along the far boards. Picked up by Fulmer. Fulmer back in his own end. He is going to find the tape of Justin Hodgman. Hodgman will pick it up. Now he's going to send it forward. And now it's going to be on the stick of Hodgman again. Hodgman getting around one man.
Sliding around, looking for somebody.
Comes down into the corner. Has a man in front. It's Sidlowski. Takes a shot.
Right on net.
Made.
Sid got the puck high in the slot. He faked the first shot, let the second one go. But again, C.J. Motts comes out, makes a nice save up the chest as a quick shot by Sidlowski was saved.
Face off to the right of Mott.
3:47 in the period.
Trevor Cheek will take the face off. Cheek and his Merlin. And it comes up to the blue line, and it's going to be controlled by the Mallards. Coming down the left side, it is King. Coming in on Bartus. Nice play there by Cody Soul. Takes him off the puck. Now the Komets going to turn it back the other direction. And it is Trevor Cheek. Cheek on the right side, getting around Kukali, but Kukali reached back and was able to poke it free. Komets still have it. Here we go. One-timer. That's going to go wide.
Binkley.
And Trevor Cheek up along the far side. Backhander back to Binkley. Binkley's going to have another shot at it. That's going to go wide into the feet of C.J. Motts. He'll make the stop, and we'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Hey, Komets fans, put a new truck in your driveway this hockey season. Take a test drive in a Chevy or GMC truck made right here in Northeast Indiana by your friends and neighbors in the UAW. Union members build quality into every full-size pickup that GM Fort Wayne Assembly builds. Union labor has been building trucks in Fort Wayne for over 30 years. Visit your local Chevy or GMC dealer and drive the union-made quality that makes buying a new truck such a great value. GMC and Chevrolet full-size pickup trucks, built by the hardworking men and women of UAW Local 2209. Put union-built quality to work for your family.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Komets are going to get another penalty here. It's going to be a tripping call.
Power play they're going to get.
No, it's going to be, yeah.
Mallards tripped somebody in front of the net there, and that drew the penalty. Komets had a good chance. Batista from the side of the net off the giveaway. And, again, Motts made the save. But they go on power play. Komets again with 3:09 in the period.
Willie Raskob is in the penalty box. Komets out shooting the Mallards 15-6 so far.
Batista
no score.
Taking the draw.
Baptista and Globkey. Baptista wins it to the blue line. Culkin. Sean Sidlowski back to Culkin. He'll take a shot. That's going to be tipped wide.
Rebound.
Baptista on the far boards. Going to give it over to Marco Waugh. Now Culkin with it. Now Sidlowski. He'll take a shot. Mott with the save. Got the blocker on it. Far side, and the Mallards clear it out. Got a race for it. Polkamp. It's cut off by Sidlowski, and now the Komets will bring it ahead, and it's Mason Baptista.
4-on-3 right now, Komets.
Baptista over the line, drops it off to Wall. Now Kulkin with a shot. Save made, hanging on is Mott.
Yeah, too many shots from the point with nobody in front, making it awful easy on Motts to make the save. No rebound on it, kills the play right there. So the defense needs to hold on to it a little bit, feed to the left or feed to the right of the net, hoping they can get a deflection from a forward up front.
2:35 to go in the first. No score. Komets on a power play. Face off to the left of Mott, and it's Justin Hodgman. And the puck is dropped. Comes up top of the blue line. And it is Cheek all the way up, and now that's cleared out. And Bartus will have to stop it. Gives it to Bobby Shea. Shea now will go right down the middle of the ice. Dishes over to Hodgman. Hodgman on the right side. His pass going to be offside.
Yeah, offside at the blue line. He slows down a little too much there at the blue line, looking for somebody to break. And when the person breaks, he's not over the blue line. Creates the offside. Comes outside the zone. Still 1 minute and 10 seconds. Plenty of time to set up. Be patient on the power play here. Hodgman at center.
Puck has dropped. It goes into the Quad City zone, and the Mallards get it down to the Comet blue line. Here's Bobby Shea. Shea drifts back, gonna just lazily gives it over to Desjardins. Now Desjardins up along the far side, flips it in, and it's gonna come down the wall. I'm down here behind the net. Played off the glass and out of the zone. Rolling puck all the way down to Bartus. Bartus will come out. He gives it up to Bobby Shea. Shea back behind the net. He will get to the blue line up along the right side. He will push it around the boards up along the far side. Kyle Bigos is there, and again, cleared out all the way down to Bartus. Bartus gives it a look. Still 30 seconds to go on the power play. And Bobby Shea again back behind his own net. He'll bring it forward. Bobby Shea to the blue line. Dropping it back. Here's Sean Sidlowski stick handling through some traffic. Sean Sidlowski got a man in front. Here's a shot that goes high off the backhand of Waugh. Sidlowski now with it again. Back up top to the blue line. Now it's Sidlowski. Right side. Got a man over. Waugh. Here's a shot. Save made by Mott, and he'll hang on to it.
Yeah, he comes out, challenged the shooter, Waugh, who took a nice pass from Sidlowski. Let the shot go. But again, nobody in front. Motts is able to see it, and he picks it out of the air pretty quickly. As a nice shot by Waugh, but nobody in front to screen or deflect.
Mason Baptista was sneaking behind Mott, hoping that it would get past him and he could knock it home.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to happen if you can't get it by him in the first place.
That's right.
5 seconds left in the power play. Schaafsma will take the draw for the Komets. 1 minute and 13 in the period.
It's Tardif and Schaafsma on the draw. And into the corner. It's Kyle Fulmer up along the far side. Tardif unloads it to the blue line. Komets got to get off.
I'll leave it 5-on-5.
So the Komets 0 for 2 on the power play here in the first period. A lot of shots on goal. We've had 18 of them.
Last minute of the period.
And up along the near side of the blue line, it's Binkley with a shot. That just goes wide. Up along the near boards and out into the Komet zone. That will be an icing on the Mallards.
That was a nice play there. Binkley got the puck. He stopped it before it went over the blue line. Instead of blasting the slap shot, he saw Kravchenko cut to the front of the net. He fed a nice little flip pass right to him. Kravchenko was able to redirect it, and it almost caught the corner. But that's the type of play we need. The puck from the point, redirected, deflection. That's how we're going to score on this guy, Motts.
Face off to the left of Mott, and it's Trevor Cheek and Braden Lowe. And the Mallards win the face-off. They skate into the Komet zone. It's King. King stick handling around, coming down Bartus with the backhand, and they score.
Komet defense backed in a little too much on him there. Lowney, he got on the far side. Instead of going wide with the puck carrier, he got tangled up with the other two guys in front. That gave him the angle. The backhand went up high on the stick side and beat the goaltender Bartus. Quad City on the board. That coming at 19:41.
Just 39.3 seconds to go in the first, and the deadlock has been broken.
21.
We had no score through the first period last night. Almost got there here tonight. Komets out shooting Quad City 19-7, but right now no goals to show for it. As Garrett Thompson taps it up along the near side, it's going to go up to Nagy, and Nagy will move it forward. Here is Bobby Shea. Shea on the near side, zips it all the way down into the Mallard zone with 24 seconds to play. And now up along the far boards, it's tipped all the way into the Comet end. Leonard going for it. He's met there by Kolsar in the corner. Bobby Shea in there as well. Nagy is going to get the puck for the Mallards. Puts it out in front of the net. That's going to go wide. And now here is Garrett Thompson. Going to play it off the wall. And here is Leonard. Leonard up along the far side. Feeds it to Marco Wall off of his stick. And that will be the buzzer. Well, both teams have had a rough trip coming in. They both played relatively quickly. Not very many whistles in that first period, as both teams looking for a quick one here today, but it's the Mallards coming away with a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you look out in the ice, the whole bench from the Mallards went out to grab a hold of their goalie, Mott, who made some pretty big saves out there. 19 shots he had by the Komets, and they weren't able to put one by him. So they know he played a heck of a game. They're doing as much as they can to keep up to the Komets' speed and the forechecking of the Komets, but at this point here, they are the ones that get the break. Pretty good goal, a pretty good backhand shot as the Komet defense backed in a little too much, and the Mallards finally put one away. But pretty solid period, as you say, for the bus trip and everything like that for both these teams with the long trip back. But Komets need to just regroup, keep the legs going. Another 19 shots on goal will get them some goals next period.
And first periods, if there's one period that's been a problem this year, it's been the first period, but it's better to have a better second and third than a first anyway.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing on the power play, too. They had 2 power play chances and really weren't able to get it together. And you give the Mallard defense a lot of credit. They huddled around the net. They stayed close to the net. They pushed our guys left or right and gave Mott the chance to see the puck from the point. And he caught a lot of pucks that killed the play immediately with no rebounds, no deflection. So good job defensively for Quad City. And the Komets need to pump away at them.
And we are going to the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Miller Lite is the original light beer. And we'll always brew it to have more taste, with only 96 calories and 3.2 carbs. Because we believe that if you compromise on taste, you can taste the compromise. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Great beer, great responsibility. 2018 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Average analysis, 12 fluid ounces. Less than 1 gram protein, 0 grams fat.
The puck has dropped on another Komet season. And what better way to get ready to watch the K's than with a pregame party? Aunt Millie's Buns and Rolls and your party spread will put the biscuit in the basket for your guests. To face off with some great sandwich ideas for your party, visit AuntMillies.com. Whatever you put inside the sandwich, it's always a winner when you include Aunt Millie's Buns and Rolls. And speaking of winners, go Komets!
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Thank you. Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service.
Life can be
Angola.
unpredictable. One minute everything's fine. In the next, you have a kid with a fever and it's already past 5. That's when you need Parkview First Care. We have extended hours, including evenings and weekends, convenient locations, and Parkview Physicians Group providers to make your whole family feel better. When you can't wait to see your doctor, go to the walk-in clinic that's part of the PPG community of care. Parkview First Care. Get in, get better, get going.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79.
Dependable cars on a budget.
Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no.
Big City Cars.
Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free.
Big City Cars.
See dealer for complete details.
Dancers is the place you can find service 24 hours a day.
Hi, folks.
Pat Miller telling you the Dock Dancer will always do whatever it takes to keep you and your family cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And now they've teamed up with Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems to offer the right combination of Bryant brand equipment for your home. That includes central air units, Bryant furnaces, heat pumps, and advanced thermostat technology, including Bryant's Wi-Fi controls. Call the doc that loves to make house calls at 744-3251, 744-3251.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
We are back at the Coliseum. 1-0 is the score. The Mallards have got the lead on the Komets. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. It has been a long 72 hours for the Komets. 3 games in less than 72 hours. Komets getting a victory on Friday and then again last night in Quad City for a total of 6 straight wins. And right now the Mallards, like they did last night, keeping it pretty close. We had no score through 20 minutes last night, and the Mallards, they catch one late to give them a 1-0 edge. First, let's take a look at our shots on goal being brought to you by Combat Ops Arena, mission-based laser tag, mini bowling, and arcade in a cafe full of food and beer. Combat Ops Arena in Fort Wayne on Lay Road, just east of Lima. Shots on goal, Quad City had 7 in the first, and the Komets with 19. The Komets had 2 power plays, as Quad City, they had just one goal scored in the first. Tristan King, his 7th of the season at 19-20. Tardif and Lowe the assist. C.J. Mott, a perfect 19 of 19 in the save department for Quad City. Garrett Bartus only sees 7 shots, and he gives up 1 goal, 6 saves on the night for Bartus. And that will do it for the wrap-up here tonight so far through the first period. Let's take a break. We'll come back and have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your face storm a sandcastle? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the do.
Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party. Half off the first date. Half off girls night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's. Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party. Half off the first date. Half off girls night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
We're in the first intermission here at the Coliseum, where our score is 1-0 Quad City over the Fort Wayne Komets. Let's take a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard tonight in the ECHL. We've got an abbreviated schedule so far today. We've got some games that have gone final. Starting with the Wheeling Nailers, they outscore the Orlando Solar Bears today in a bit of a shootout. 6-5 is the final score. Final, we've got Adirondack 5, the Norfolk Admirals 2. Also a game that has gone final. The Allen Americans 3 and the Jacksonville Icemen 1. Kalamazoo and Indianapolis, that has gone final as well, and Indianapolis comes away with the victory. 4-2 is the score as the Fuel are creeping back up to the 500 mark. Got a final in overtime. The Manchester Monarchs, they have defeated the South Carolina Stingrays today by a score of 2-1. And then one game that is done with the first period of play. No score in Toledo between the Walleye and the Wichita Thunder. We'll keep an eye on that one because the Komets are still chasing the Toledo Walleye in the standings. Komets have been on this epic run but have been unable to get back into first place. The Komets have been in first place for about 48 hours over the past month, even though we keep on winning, as the Komets are just 2 points behind Toledo for the division lead. The Walleye with 68 points, Komets with 66. And if you look at the rest of the Central Division, we have got a 3-way race for 2 final playoff spots. Kalamazoo right now in the driver's seat with 56 points. They're tied with Cincinnati, also with 56. And then Kansas City, that's fallen back in the pack a little bit. They've got 51 points. And look out for the Indianapolis Fuel. This team is not done yet as they get the victory today. That pushes them one step closer to 500 and a step closer to the 5th place in the Central Division. And then Quad City is bringing up the rear in the Central. And with this hot run that the Komets and the Walleye have been on, they have now closed the gap on the Colorado Eagles, who had been number 1 in the Western Conference most of the season. Right now, the Walleye, they have now caught Colorado. They are 1 point up. They are now the top team in the Western Conference. Colorado with 67 points, 1 point behind. And then there's the Komets with 66 points, 2 points behind for the top spot in the entire Central Western Conference, rather. And whoever gets that number 1 spot will have home ice advantage throughout the Western Conference portion of the playoffs. But we have got a long way to go. Colorado, they are firmly fixed in the top spot in the Mountain Division. They are followed by Idaho, Wichita, and the Allen Americans. Right now, Tulsa and Utah, they are fighting for that 4th and final playoff spot. Rapid City kind of in the same spot Quad City is in right now. Looks like they are too far back in the pack to think about the playoffs this year. But again, we've got a long way to go. In the Eastern Conference, the Manchester Monarchs, they have got 60 points. They are 2 points up on Adirondack Reading with 57. And then you've got the Wheeling Nailers at 56. Wheeling has fallen back. They were in 2nd place when we saw them just a little over a week ago. So they've fallen all the way back, but it's still going to be a 4-team race there. And even Worcester might even jump up in the fray as well. They've got 48 points. Brampton are now in 6th place in the North Division. In the South Division, the Florida Everblades making short work of things. They've got 73 points, and they are atop the standings overall in the ECHL with 34 wins. And then you've got South Carolina, Atlanta, and Orlando. Greenville Swamp Rabbits are now in 5th place, and we'll see Greenville for the first time in this building coming up in a couple of weeks on Pink the Rink weekend. That does it for take a look at the standings and the out-of-town scoreboard. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meijer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meijer.com. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
Keep your staff connected with Motorola two-way radios from ERS OCI Wireless, like the Komets do. ERS OCI Wireless is located on Earth Drive in Fort Wayne. They're a Motorola partner providing wireless voice and data systems to public safety, education, healthcare, and enterprise customers throughout Indiana for the past 68 years. Reach out to ERS OCI Wireless at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers-oci.com.
New year, new ride. It's the Start Something New sales event at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Huge savings across the board, like save thousands on remaining 2017 Chrysler Pacificas, as well as the brand new 2018s, or score huge bonus cash up to $3,000 off 2017 Journeys, plus huge savings on Challengers, Chargers, and up to $13,000 off select Rams. Oh my! The Start Something New sales event going on now under the giant American flag on Coliseum, or visit us online at glenbrookdodge.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum, Shane Albarani and Robbie Irons with you here tonight. The Komets are down by a goal, 1-0, as the hot streak's still on. Komets have won 6 in a row, looking for another one here today. But Quad City, just like last night, giving the Komets everything they can handle. Komets take a little bit of a break after this busy weekend. Back at it right here on Sweetwater Ice on Wednesday, as we'll be taking on the Indianapolis Fuel. 7:30 is the start time on Valentine's Day. And it is Deuce's Wild Wednesday, so you can take advantage of 2 tickets for just $22 up in the Pepsi Zone section. And you can also enjoy $2 beers and $2 sodas all night long. And that is coming up this Wednesday when the Komets take on Indianapolis on Valentine's Day. And then on February 17th, we have got report card nights, as every student with an A or an A equivalent does take their report card to the Coliseum ticket office and exchange it for a ticket to that night's game. It is against Quad City. Again, that is February 17th, and that is report card night. Always a big night here at the Coliseum. 1-0 is the score. Quad City, they've got the lead. We'll take a break. We're in the middle of the first intermission. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, cause we can make it right. Bumping, thumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
With 24 locations throughout Indiana, Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown Komets and proud of our deep roots. For more than 30 years, our home loan experts have provided thousands of Hoosier families the best personalized mortgage experience. Home ownership begins here. Stop by any of our offices or apply online today at ruoff.com. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI, license 109914. This is not an offer, an extension of credit, or commitment to lend. Equal housing lender.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum, where our score is 1-0. Quad City with the edge over the Fort Wayne Komets. And the Komets, 2 power plays in that first period, unable to solve C.J. Mott. As Mott, he has been a nemesis of the Komets for a couple seasons now. As Mott, he's been spent most of the season up in the AHL with the Iowa team, but he is back now and again causing some havoc with this Fort Wayne offense, who has been red hot, as they are the top scoring offense in the league. 204 goals coming into tonight's game, as the Komets out shooting Quad City grossly, 19-7 in the first period. So far, no score up on the board for the Komets, as C.J. Mott, 19 of 19. Garrett Bartus, he saw 7 shots and made 6 saves. So the Komets will take a little bit of a break, and we will be back at home Wednesday against the Indianapolis Fuel, hoping we come back in Wednesday night with another win and able to add to this winning streak, as again trying to keep pace with the Toledo Walleye. They had skated to a stalemate at last check through the first period of play at the Huntington Center. It was a wild game between Kansas City and Toledo last night, a big line brawl, including both goaltenders. Both goaltenders were thrown out of the game. Toledo ended up winning the game 5-0, as the Komets winning 5-1. So these teams are just trading blows right now, neither team blinking, even though they're not playing each other. Komets don't see the Walleye again but one more time, and that is in April. So both teams just have to take care of their own business. They don't face each other again until April. So we just got to take care of business here today. Let's take a break. One more break, and the second period's coming up. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Fans, this is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks, made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Chrysler Pacifica, the only minivan to win 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick. Also Also, now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Jeep Compass. Capable, modern, and stylish, all wrapped into one. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Comet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Fresh 20 minutes up on the scoreboard here at the Coliseum. The Komets are down currently 1-0. Start up the period 5-on-5. Shane Albarani and Robbie Irons here today as Mason Baptista brings ahead quickly into the Mallards zone. Baptista had 2 tallies last night. Comes up along the near side, down in the Quad City zone. Kukali is there. Baptista trying to get to it. Now it goes to Bolton. Bolton up along the far side, moves it ahead. Now the Mallards quickly into the Komet zone. Flips here on the near side corner. And Curtis Leonard trying to track after it. Comes up along the near side. Puck rolling around. Garrett Thompson flattens it out, but he can't clear it. Here's a shot that goes wide.
Good shot.
And Leonard back behind the net finds Shea. Shea up along the left side. Now he cuts it back to the middle of the ice. Shea now veering to his right. He'll carry it over the line. Taking a shot. Mott the save. Rebound. It's going to be steered into the corner. Mott making things difficult here for the Komets. That's the 20th shot of the game. On the right side. Stick handling around. Coming in on Bartus. Going to go back behind the net. Now it's tied up in front. Taken away by Cheek. Cheek flips it up along the far side. Hodgman couldn't get to it. Back down in the corner. It's Tardif. And back behind the net. It's Lowe. Lowe will skate with it up along the far side. Puts it on net. Bartus makes the save. And back behind the net again. It's played. Tardif moves it over on the right side up top of the blue line. Raskov up along the far side. Now it's going to be flipped down low. Here's Tardif. Tardif back behind the net. Into the corner. And here is Polkamp in the corner. Lowe's going to get dumped on the play. Going to come through the blue paint. It's going to roll down the Bartus. And now he will dive out and make the stop.
Quad City's come out hustling right now. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Komet defense. Komets having trouble getting out of their own zone. Finally, Bartus had to come out and dive on the puck and kill the play. But Quad City, they get that late goal at the 19:21 mark. King gets the one goal, the only goal of the period. Gives them 1-0 lead. They got a little life in them right now.
Face on for the left of Garrett Bartus. And it is Kravchenko and Globkey. And the puck into the corner. Here's Jason Binkley after it. Binkley up along the far side. Kravchenko is going to pick it up, and here's Cody Soul. Soul flattens the puck out, throws it in on Mott. He'll make the save, and he'll keep it right there.
That gets the face off into the Quad City zone as Soul going up the ice, dumps it in. Motts is going to grab anything that's near that net and kill the play and give him a face-off chance.
Face off to the right of C.J. Mott. Kravchenko. He'll get on into the face-off circle. Now Globkey in there for the Mallards. He's going to get kicked out. And the puck comes out to Schaafsma. Here's a shot and a save made. And Mott squeezing the pads on the birthday boy, Jamie Schaafsma. So that'll set up another face-off, same spot. Komets getting good looks, but so far nothing.
Yep, win the draw. Kravchenko going to take the draw back there for the Komets. Try to get it back to the point. Schaafsma waiting for the draw on the left. Referee having a few things to say to both coaches.
Referee coming over and, yeah, like you said, going over, talking to both benches. Now he's having words with Coach Gary Graham.
Yeah, they might be having trouble with the face-offs because maybe there's been quite a few face-offs that have been miscued, and they may be giving them a warning and telling them, hey, let's get this right.
Here's Kravchenko on the face-off. Comes up on the left wing, and it's picked up by Desjardins. Desjardins go back behind the net. Up top of the blue line, here is Soul. He eyes a shot. He takes it, and Mott makes another grab.
Yep. He had a man in front of the net. Just couldn't knock it out of the air and redirect it. I think it was Kravchenko. As the shot was sailing towards the net, he's trying to deflect it or hit it or get a piece of it just to change directions. But Mott, again, makes the glove save.
Face off now to the left of Mott. Komets doing a good job getting traffic in front. So far, Mott is seeing everything. Kravchenko on the face off. Comes up to the blue line. And falling down is Desjardins. And the puck is going to come all the way out. Desjardins came up with his hands up looking for a penalty. Here's Desjardins. Now he will enter the zone. Here's a shot. Mott will make another save.
That shot came from about 35 feet out, but right into the pads. He grabbed onto it. He'll get the whistle like he's been doing all the way through this game. 17:48 to go, second period. Komets are down 1, but they got some pressure on them right now.
Komets 23 shots on goal. The Mallards just with 8.
Yeah, that's 4 so far this period, 1 by the Mallards.
And Mason Baptista, he will get in the face-off circle. Leonard drops back to the point. So is Bobby Shea. He's there on the left side. Now Baptista gets kicked out. Here's Sean Sadlowski to take it. And it comes into the corner. Here's Bolton. Gonna wrap it off the boards all the way out of the zone. No icing on the play as the Mallards touch the puck first up along the far side. Here's Baptista trying to get it up along the far side, and he does. The puck now rolls over the blue line. Going to come off the wall, knocked down by Kukali, and now into the Komet zone. Here's a shot. Oh, that one got the post on the far side, and now Baptista picks it up. Now we come to Garrett Thompson. He got behind the D, but couldn't control the puck. Comes into the corner. Tries to center it, and the play is broken up by King. Come all the way down into the Komet zone. That one.
High stick and icing, whatever you want to call it. It's going all the way back.
So Quad City hitting the post here in the second period. They're already up by 1. Komets got to get the momentum back, even though we've got some good shots on goal in this second period. Nothing to show for it.
17:09. Hodgman will take the draw for the Komets. Cheeks will be on the wing with him.
Face off to the left of Mott. And it comes up to the blue line. Over to Culkin. Culkin on the left side taking a shot. It's tipped, but
the net
Mott
again
is able to save it.
Yeah, they got a little tip on that one. I think it was Waugh in front of the net, and they were hoping for the rebound, but it didn't come loose. So they'll get the face off and keep it in the Mallard zone again. That's all we're seeing right now is win the draw, shot from the point, another draw. So not a lot of end-to-end action at this point. Line changed by the Mallards. They didn't like what they saw on the ice there, so they're going to change him up. Graham looks like he's going to stay pat with Hodgman at center.
It'll be Hodgman and Tardif on the draw. Culkin and Lowney now back at the blue line. Now the linesman is going to kick out Hodgman. And we've had all kinds of problems with the drops tonight. Marco Waugh digs in now into the corner. And all the way out of the zone, Culkin will stop it in the neutral zone. Over to Marco Waugh, trying to give it back to Hodgman. Now it's going to be brought into the Quad City zone. And the Mallards have got the puck here on the near side. Now here we come. Lowe is going to go over, going to be poked away by the Komets. It is Marco Waugh turning the corner, bringing it up ice, going to flip it into the corner. Near side, Trevor Cheek chasing after it, comes out in front of the net. Now it's broken up, coming back the other way. And to be Ghost, he will toss it in on Bartus. It's going to go off the end boards, and Bartus has to be safe there.
Now.
Yeah,
it took a bit of a bad bounce off the back glass. It didn't stay behind the net to come out to the side, so he decided to grab onto it instead of let his defense because he had a forechecker chasing him pretty hard. So face-off will be in the Komet zone. They'll change him up and start fresh at 16:30 to go in the period.
Face-off will be to the right of Garrett Bartus. And it is going to be Kravchenko to take the draw with Globe Key, it appears. Well, let's see how long this pairing lasts. And both members will stay in there at the moment. Now we get a drop. Comes up to the blue line. Here's a shot that goes wide. into the corner. Chasing after it is Cody Soul. Now to Kravchenko. Gonna move it over, and it's Cody Soul with it. He'll enter the zone, 3-on-2. Here's a shot. That goes wide. All the way up top of the blue line and out of the zone. It's Jason Binkley.
Back at center.
Binkley moves it ahead off the stick of Kravchenko in on Mott, and he will just take a knee and get a whistle.
Yeah, he's trying to slow it down as much as he can. Give his men the little breather that they want. Start over with a face-off. That puck was fired from the red line at center. Went all the way down to him. He could have fed that left or right very easily, but he'll take the draw. That's got to be the coach's strategy right now. They aren't sending the 2 or 3 forecheckers in. They're keeping people back, and they're basically sitting on the 1-goal lead now, waiting for a break.
Face off to the left of Mott. Mason Baptista out to Sidlowski. Here's a shot and a
Right
save.
from the draw. We can change their mind if we get a goal from one of these face-off draws. That one, they went right clean back to Sidlowski at the top of the circle. He let the one-timer go, but Mott had the angle cut, went down and made the save. No rebound on it.
Face off to the left of Mott.
Komets change up the defensive crew. Leonard out there.
Baptiste on the face-off, and another missed drop.
Bobby Shea on the far side. Baptista's going to get the draw. Try to get it back to Sidlowski like he did a minute ago.
Sidlowski sets up top of the circle. And Baptista gets set. And here's the drop, comes up along the far side. Bolton will get it down low, back below his goaltender. Back up along the near side. Komets hang on to it, up top of the blue line. Here's Leonard. Leonard over to Shea. Shea walking in, up along the far side. Shea going to go back behind the net, tries to tuck it home, and it's taken away.
Checked in front.
Now here come the Mallards. Komets back on D as they cross over the blue line. Here we come. Here's a shot, save made by Bartus. Off the stick of Kolsar.
Yep. They broke out 3-on-3, and they fed the puck to the right winger, who let the shot go from a bad angle. Bartus came out, cut the angle down, took the shot in the midsection, held on, no rebound, and that's exactly what you want to do. Force him wide, force him to take the bad angle shot, which he did. Bartus made the save.
Face off to the left of Bartus is Merlian for the draw for Quad City, and he will be opposed by Justin Hodgman. Comes up top of the blue line. It's Kukoli back down low, and it's going to go to Marco Waugh. He'll turn the corner, bring it up along the far side. Marco Waugh, he carries it over the line, being chased by Kolsar. Drops it off to Hodgman, threw it out in front of the net. Tardif was there, and he's going to bring it back low over on the far side. He'll carry it over the line. Here's a shot. That's going to go out of play, and we'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
The factory outlet sale at the King of Carts Superstore in Fort Wayne is going on now. Instant in-store rebates, manager specials, and other incentives available on nearly every custom golf cart on the showroom floor. King of Carts has a large custom golf car inventory built with pride right here in Fort Wayne. Gas or electric, 4 or 6 seaters, we have them in stock and ready to ride. The King of Carts Golf Car Superstore is located at 1818 Research Drive, Fort Wayne. Take the Lima Road exit 311B off I-69. King of Carts, the destination for custom golf carts in Northeast Indiana.
And now, back to Comet Hockey.
Face off to the right of Bartus. Komets trail it 1-0. They've got 5:19 to go in the second as the Komets scoot the puck loose into the Quad City zone. Kyle Bigos up along the near side into the Comet end. That's going to be an icing. So face off coming down to the Quad City zone.
A lot of whistles in this period right now, and that's exactly the way the Mallards want to play it. I think everybody's wondering where the 8 goals and the 9 goals have gone that we had on Wednesday and on Friday. But
to be fair, most of the damage was done in the third period, so we've got a long way to go.
There's no doubt. We had good second periods, but we need to get the first one first against this team and tie it up.
Into the corner, comes off the glass and all the way down to the Comet zone. Another icing. And yeah, Robbie, they're playing that control game. Just get the puck and dump it.
Keep the crowd out of it as much as they can. Just dump the puck out. Try to lull everybody asleep and then hope they can get a break and jump on the next one. But the Komets keeping the pressure on them right now. Win these draws, guys. Kravchenko in there to take this one. Trying to get it back to Cody Soul on the point.
Kravchenko on the face-off, and he wins it. Binkley over to Soul with a big shot, got the post.
The post, woo, beat him too.
Far side, here we come back to Cody Soul again. Soul down low, it's tipped, puck is loose. Oh, it's still loose. Mott has now got it with the glove.
There was 2 or 3 tips on that play, but Motts was down and sprawled out. Finally was able to get a hold of the puck and kill it, but that's the type of bing-bang bop plays you want right there. Three little touches by somebody, but it never got to the net enough.
Cody Soul celebrating a birthday today. Almost got a birthday present there, but he got the pipe instead.
Yeah, that was a one-timer from the point and bounced off the post. And I think Motts just didn't see that one or couldn't handle that one. That was a rifle.
Still 1-0 Quad City. Komets 29 shots on goal. Quad City with 9. And here's Binkley with the shot. That's going to be knocked down. Binkley still with it. Coming in. Here's a backhander. That's knocked loose. Another shot save made by Mott. He'll squeeze the pads. That is now 30 shots on goal.
Yeah, McDonald was in front there. He took the whack at it that time. Tried to get it up, couldn't get it up. And then, of course, Schaafsma was standing right there. He's trying to get the backhand up and can't get it up fast enough.
30 shots on goal, and we're not even halfway done with the second period. Face-off will go to the right of C.J. Motts, and Mason Baptista will take the drop. And Baptista digs in there. Globke got his hip in there. He wins the drop. Goes to Kyle Fulmer. Fulmer up along the far side. He moves it forward here on the right side. Here's Polkamp. Polkamp with a shot. That's going to be zipped wide. Far side, Fulmer picking it up. Coming down low. It is Tristan King. He tangles with Cody Soul. Baptista in there as well. Now it's going to go back behind the net and into the corner. Trying to put it out in front. Bouncing puck just goes wide, and the Komets have got it. Here's Cody Soul back behind the net. Going to give it to Jason Binkley. Binkley stands in the corner, gets a little bit of room. Everybody peeling back. And now to Garrett Thompson. Thompson on the far side. Over the line. Thompson now spinning around into the corner. Gets rubbed off the play by Bolton. Kyle Fulmer into the corner. Now it's swiped around the boards. And it's going to be Sean Sidlowski taking a shot. That's tipped into the corner. Here's Baptista with it. And Baptista trying to get it to Sean Sidlowski on the near side. Baptista fighting with Kyle Fulmer. Now the puck comes loose to the face-off circle. Comes up to the blue line. And that's going to get over the line. Komets get back on D. It's Bobby Shea. Shea to Leonard. Leonard will give it up over to Shea. Shea over the line on the far side. That's going to be offsides. We will take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Trust the doctors that IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
You're listening to Comet Hockey.
Trevor Cheek will take a shot. A big save by Mott again.
Yep, nice wrist shot. He went right down the middle. He tried to split the defense. Realized he wasn't going to get through, so he let the quick wrist shot go. He had wingers left and right, but he elected to take the shot right on the net, down low. Mott, another save, no rebound. 31 saves.
Mallards up 1-0. Mallards have yet to break into double digits on shots, yet they've got the lead at 1-0. There's Wall on the face-off, comes up to Culkin. Culkin at the blue line. He'll take a shot. That is tipped. Mott without his stick reaches out and gloves it out of off the ice and gets a whistle.
Yeah, he got bumped a little bit by who was it? Hodgman in front, who was being checked by the defenseman. So he got bumped out of position and was able to keep his balance and reach down and grab the loose puck that was sitting in his goal crease and killed the play before anybody could get at it again. So another line change by the Komets, keeping them fresh out there. 13:08 to go, second period.
Face-off to the right of Motts, and Kravchenko will take the face-off.
Komets out shooting him 13-2 in this period so far. No goals scored.
Kravchenko and Tardif. Now they get instructed by the linesman again. A lot of talking down there all night long, and now the puck is dropped up along the near side. And Jamie Schaafsma with it. Got a man in front. Here's a shot and a save by Mott. Snatches it right out of the air. Yep. Desjardins knew he had one.
Well, Schaafsma gave him a nice little pass as Desjardins was sort of cruising to his right. He let the puck go as soon as it got on his stick with a nice wrist shot going over the top shelf. And Mott got that there good glove hand, and he made the save up high on him.
Well, Coach Graham said in the pregame interview that the one thing he wanted to stress was not passing up shots, and we haven't tonight.
No.
33 of them so far.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is they get tomorrow off, so they have time to rest up.
Puck is dropped in the Quad City zone up along the near boards. And Polkamp and Soul, they find at the blue line, and it comes free. Up along the near side, it's Globke to King. Toe dragging in front, it's poked away, and here comes Cody Soul with it. Soul lumbers with it up along the far side, gets around one man, comes up along the far side. And he lost the puck all the way around here onto the near wing. It's Travis Armstrong, runs into Trevor Cheek. Cheek dishes out. Here's a shot that goes wide. Justin Hodgman with a chance. Back up along the far side. Cheek and Hodgman gets it up top of the blue line. Here's Binkley. He will take a shot. Save made. Mott taken off the play. He's able to get to his feet, but he doesn't have his stick. All the way out to the center line. That'll give Mott a chance to regroup. Justin Hodgman will bring it ahead. Poked away. Komets get it back. Here is Jason Binkley. Binkley over on the far side. Here is Hodgman. Flips it in on the goaltender Mott. He'll glove it down and get a whistle. 12:09 to go in the second. 1-0 is the score.
Line change by both teams this time. Getting as many guys out there as fast as they can. Keep them fresh. Tough trip last night for both these teams, and they're going out there to give them all they can right now. Not quite midway through the second period, as we have 12:09 to go. Baptista will take the draw.
Face off to the left of Motts. Thompson over to Sean Sedlowski. Sedlowski at a man. It's Bobby Shea trying to backhand one over to Leonard. A little too far in front of him. Here's a pass that's going to be rolling around, and Nagy is able to get it out of the zone. Now Nagy's going to pick it up. He'll come in on Bartus. Couldn't get a shot off. Drops it off. Komets get it back. It's Leonard. Leonard moves it out to Sean Sedlowski. Going to move it into the territory. Leonard, shot. Oh, offside. Oh, Garrett Thompson.
That's a little late pass.
Sedlowski found Gary Thompson, but the linesman ruled he was offsides. So a little break there. Here's the face-off just outside of the Quad City blue line. And it's Baptista and Braden Lowe. Near side face-off circle just outside of the Quad City line. And into the Quad City zone it goes. Now quickly up along the far side near the Komet bench. Komets trying to get it back, and they do. Here's Baptista looking for someone to give it to. He is outnumbered up along the far side. Stick handles around. Here is Lowney over to Ryan Colkin. Got a man in front. It was Sedlowski. Couldn't tap it home. Sedlowski now back over to Colkin. Colkin on the left wing. And Colkin on the near side. Comes down low into the corner. Baptista is there. He skates through a couple of Mallards. Coming down low in front. It's Sean Sedlowski with it. Whacking away at it. Comes up to the blue line. And up over to Colkin. Colkin top of the circle. His shot's going to be tipped and out of play.
We got five Mallards all jammed in front of the net. They're not letting anything get through. And when it does get through, it just trickles up to the goalie. That time it was blasted, hit two players, and actually deflected up over the glass to get them the whistle. Still 1-0 Mallards. 11:10 to go in the period. Face-off staying in the Mallard zone, and it's been there for about 3 or 4 minutes. Keep working, guys. Keep pushing. 36 shots. You need 39.
Mallards have yet to break into double digits. They're sitting on 9 shots in this game, and they lead at 1-0. Kravchenko up top to Leonard. Breaks his stick as the puck comes on Mott. He'll make the save. And up along the near side. And it's going to be Kolsar. Kolsar will bring it over. Cross-ice pass. Got a man down low. Broken up before it got through the Bartus. Up along the far side, into the corner. It's Kolsar and Cody Soul. Soul in there, but Kolsar comes away with the puck. Kolsar still with it, taken away by Kravchenko. Now Nagy gets a hold of it, comes up to the blue line, going to trickle over the line. Now the Komets with a break. Here we go, Desjardins. He'll carry it over the line. Desjardins dropping it back. Here's a shot. Mott the save on Schaafsma.
Nice little drop pass.
Comes up top to the blue line. And it's Cody Soul with it. Soul up along the left side. It is Kravchenko with it. He'll carry it over the line, going to play it off the glass. And here's Desjardins. Got a man out in front, couldn't get it to him up top of the blue line. And it is Kravchenko. He skates around. He'll take a shot, and a save made to Mott. Back on the far side, Kravchenko following his own shot. Up top to Marco Waugh. Waugh up along the far side. Now here's the man in front. Here's his shot. That's blocked. Leonard with another chance. He can't pull the trigger. Leonard to the blue line. Whips it down low. And now look at this. The net is off. Oh, taken into the boards is Marco Waugh. Look out.
There they go.
Things are going to get ugly here. Cody Soul gets in there. And that was Kyle Bigos, who was just riding Marco Waugh into the net and then into the boards.
Yeah, he pushed him into the net, kept pushing him, and then when the net broke away from the moorings, he went flying into the boards, and Waugh could have got hurt very easily. I think the first one in there was Hodgman jumped in on top of it, and everybody else came in and jumped in on it too.
Yeah, that was a dangerous situation as Bigos not sure what he was trying to do. He'd already took the net off, so the play was going to stop, but he just decided to keep on driving Marco Waugh into the boards.
Yeah. And that's funny. I watched the replay of the brawl that broke out in Toledo last night, and similar to that, a play on the boards. Somebody got run into the boards pretty good. The guy was overzealous and popped them a couple of times, and 2 or 3 more players, they all got in it. Before you know it, the goalie was in it. Then the other goalie from the other end came down, and they got into it. So it was a good old-time brawl, that one, as the teams down there got a lot of penalties handed out.
Hodgman, like you said, the first one in, he's going to get a penalty too. Bigos goes off as well, but let's see if maybe Bigos gets an extra 2 here.
Yeah, I would think probably roughing, and then at least the roughing, and Hodgman maybe jumping in.
For Kyle Bigos, Komets number 88, Justin Hodgman, each 2 minutes roughing. Time of the penalty is 9 minutes, 59 seconds.
All right, well, that'll even things up. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey. Comet fans not liking that call.
No, it was a bit of a weird call. You would think there should be 2 separate issues on the play, and it could have been 2 and 2 for roughing, and then Hodgman in there got the 2 to match the roughing, but there should have been a penalty right off the bat the way he roughed up Waugh. And they get a bit of a break. Face-off will come outside the zone. We'll play 4 against 4 for a couple of minutes. Maybe this is a break we need. A little more ice time out, a little more ice room out there to move the puck around and get the better shot on goal, better angle.
Well, we'll start up 4-on-4 here just outside of the Quad City blue line. And Trevor Cheek will take the face-off with Nagy. Bobby Shea, the lone D-man, back out there for the Komets. And now Cheek is going to get
Leonard
kicked
on
out.
the ice with him. He's up at forward right now. Cheeks gets kicked out, and this brings in
going to be Desjardins. And Nagy here is going to win the face-off. And the Mallards with the puck, 4-on-4. There's Raskov. He will move it ahead. 1-0 Mallards. As the puck is going to be moved forward, it's Kolsar. He'll carry it over the line. Going to come up to the blue line. Now he drops it off. Here's Kyle Fulmer up top. Here's Kolsar with it. Gives it up. Now return pass to Kolsar. Goes behind him. Nagy picks up, comes up to the blue line. Held in there, and it's Fulmer on the right side. Gets it over. Poke checked away. Desjardins trying to get around Kidd. He's tripped up on the play.
Nobody breaking.
Desjardins again comes up with his hands looking for a penalty. Doesn't get it. We will stay 4-on-4 here. Mallards up 1-0. And here is Tristan King. Almost got his pocket picked by Garrett Thompson. And the Mallards have got the puck. It's going to come up along the near side. And we're down to 1 minute to go on this 4-on-4. Tardif off of his stick and into the Comet zone. Down into the corner. It's Ryan Culkin and Tardif. Thompson comes in to help him out. King is there for the Mallards. And the Comets win the battle, but they lose the puck. Here's Kukali with it. He lost it. Puck is loose, and King has got it at the blue line. Wraps it down low into the corner. And it comes to Kravchenko. Comets here trying to break it out 4-on-4. And it is Garrett Thompson. Thompson over the line. Thompson dangles around, looking for a shot. He'll take it. It's going to go wide. Up top to Ryan Lowney. Lowney here on the left point. Going to find a man. We're coming off the bench. It is Sean Sidlowski. Sidlowski on the far side. Lost his footing there a little bit. Gets tangled up with Gukali, but he still has it. Puts it out in front. That just goes wide. Back on the near side. It is Ryan Lowney. Lowney and Baptista. Back over up top. Here's a shot. That goes high. Back up to Culkin, and Culkin cannot keep it in. It's going to rim all the way out. And we're back to 5 on 5.
Culkin. A little more open hockey.
Culkin has got it right down the middle of the ice, and it's Justin Hodgman going to move it over to Baptista. Pass was going to be tipped. Now Globke with it. Globke avoids a check from Sean Sidlowski, and now it's Polkamp down the right side. Polkamp is going to be offsides. 1-0 Mallards with the lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
What's got everyone so worked up, you ask? It's the taste of bold, decadent espresso, paired with a sumptuous layer of freshly steamed milk in flavors like vanilla, caramel, and mocha.
Ooh la la.
You can say that again. New handcrafted lattes starting at just $2.29 have arrived at your neighborhood Tim's. Taste the ooh la la side of Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, price and participation may vary by region.
If you're searching for premium temporary housing, we have the affordable alternative to a short-term or long-term hotel. Are you a family or traveling business salesperson relocating to Fort Wayne? Experience premium temporary living with Corporate Housing Systems. Serving Indiana and Ohio for over 30 years, we strive to offer exceptional service and value for all of our guests. Feel at home with Corporate Housing Systems. Visit www.corporatehousingsystems.com or call 888-544-5454 today.
This is Comet Hockey.
39-9. That's the difference in shots on goal.
20-2 in this period.
The Mallards somehow have got the lead.
Yep. Yeah, they don't leave too far from the front of the net to help out the goaltender back there, C.J. Mott. They're keeping an eye and trying to help him as much as they can and just dump the puck out. Sitting on the 1-0 lead.
Face off.
Awful early be trying to do that.
Yeah.
But
puck is dropped in the neutral zone. Cody Soul has got it over to Jason Binkley. Binkley to Desjardins. Desjardins over the line. Desjardins will take a shot. It's going to be blocked down. And Desjardins will pick it back up. Now Soul with a shot. Save made by Mott. Got the right leg on it. Back down on the near side. And it comes up to the blue line. Soul again. He'll take another shot. That one is tipped. Mott got a piece of it. Now Mott is drawn all the way out. They try and put it, throw him all the way out in front. And it's picked up by Polkamp.
Mott's turning around a 360 in the goal crease. The puck's moving one way and he's going the other way. Didn't go in.
So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, at this point he's got everything going for him.
Justin Hodgman leaves it for Cody Soul. He puts it into the Mallard zone, chasing after it. Here's Cody. Comes together with Armstrong up along the far side. And now Tardif. He'll play it off the wall. Now Kravchenko. He's got it. Kravchenko to Cody Soul. Gives it a look. And Soul sends it ahead. And it's going to be Trevor Cheek with it. Cheek over the line. Cheek now taking a shot. Save made by Mott. Got him leaning.
Yeah, he had him leaning, going the wrong way, and he fired the puck to his glove hand. Nice glove save. He made a good save as he was moving a little bit. Good move by Cheeks to go in, use the defenseman. Fake to the inside, then went to the outside to let the shot go, and that got Mott moving.
Kravchenko on the face-off to the right of Mott.
41-9 shots on goal so
Unreal.
far.
Here's Lowney going to add to the total. That's just going to go wide. That was tipped. And it comes up along the far side. Kravchenko digging at it. Comes up along into the corner. It's Travis Armstrong. Gets it out of there. Tardif has got it. Turns it back into the Comet zone. Ryan Lowney reaches out. And they're going to be offsides.
They got him.
So 42 shots on net here, and we've got 6:20 to go in the second. Now, the most shots the Komets have taken in a game this year is 52. And we're 10 away from that, and we're not even into the third period yet.
A long ways to go. 6:20 to go in the period here, and we got the third to play. But getting the goal to tie this thing up, that's the most important thing. We've got to keep our focus and not let them get the break that they're waiting for.
Puck comes into the Quad City zone. And it's Willie Raskop in the corner. Gonna feather it forward right at the center line. Curtis Leonard gonna move it back to Bobby Shea. Now it comes to Garrett Thompson. Thompson, cross-ice pass. Got a man break it in. It was Garrett Thompson. Pass was tipped. Cross-ice pass. Armstrong has got it for the Mallards. Plays it off the wall. And Bobby Shea drifts backwards with it. Shea to Baptista. His pass can be blocked by Nagy. And now it rolls loose to the center ice logo. And now kicked into the Comet zone here on the near side corner. Here's Leonard. Going to go back behind the net. Bobby Shea picks it up. And now Shea gives it a look on the far side. Here's Leonard. Leonard going to find Garrett Thompson on the far boards. And it's taken away by Kukali. Comets couldn't get it into the zone. Kukali pass forward. Going to go off the stick of Polkamp. No icing on the play as it's sent up along the far side. Comets get it back. Here is Cody Soul.
Cody's got 3 men with him.
Soul's looking for somebody. Carries it over the line. Pass goes behind. But it goes now to Shea. Here's a shot save made. Kicked out of there again. Wall with an opportunity. The puck is behind the net. Here's another shot. What a save by Mott. Unreal.
He was laying down this time. The puck Wall got from behind net, threw it out to the side. Bobby Shea was about 20 feet away from the net, let the shot go up high, and somehow Mott reached up and grabbed it as he was laying down. And some Shea's shaking his head, and the bench shaking their head over there right now. So
well, I think what we're going for is let's just tire him out. He's going to get tired eventually. Crazy game by C.J. Mott of the Quad City Mallards. 1-0. Mallards with the lead, and he stopped 44 shots, and we've got 5:08 still to go in the second period. And the Mallards have got the puck. And into the Comet zone. Flipped in all the way into the near side. Here in the corner. Novak here in the corner. Comes back down low. He's got Tardif. Takes a shot. Save made by Bartus. And Bartus, first time he's touched the puck in about 10 minutes. And here's Desjardins. His pass going to go to Ryan Lowney. Lowney's pass going to be tipped. And right coming off the bench is Trevor Cheek. He grabs it. And he's going to go all the way back below his goal line. So the Mallards finally get their 10th shot.
Comets being patient is one thing right now.
Cheek up along the left side. And it's Jamie Schaafsma to Culkin. Culkin back in his own end. Moves it ahead. Comes off the stick of Schaafsma. Going to come all the way here in the corner. Here's Kravchenko. Kravchenko tries to put it out in front. And right there is Mott. He'll make the save. And we'll take a break. Here listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo. All right, 4:15 to go in the second. Mallards are up 1-0, and here's the face-off to the left of C.J. Mott. And Kravchenko in there. Up top to the blue line. Here's Cheek in front. Couldn't get a shot off. Now it rolls wide. Cheek up along the near boards. Cheek up top to Cody Soul. Back on the far side. Here's a shot. That is going to be blocked down before it got through to Mott. Up along the far side, it is Schaafsma. Now Cheek picks his pocket. And Cheek rips it down here on the near side in the Mallard zone. Up along the near side. Stepping up is Cody Soul. Now we're going to go back behind the net. And the Mallards have got the puck. Comets now swipe it away. Breaking in. Here we go. Here's a shot. It's going to be off the side of the net.
Couldn't get a direct shot on net. Got it back.
Sedlowski has got it. Wheels it up. And it's Cody Soul with a shot. That one got a piece of Mott. Back up along the near side. And it's Kravchenko to the point. Kravchenko with a shot. That's going to be tipped. And it's Jamie Schaafsma picking it up. His pass going to be blocked, but Kravchenko is there. Cycles it back down around. Comes down into the corner. Now up along the far side. Puck rolling around, and it's Thompson. Down to Baptista. He puts it on net. Save made, and Mott will make the grab. And now we'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Thank you. Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
The Mallards coming down 2-on-1. Shot, save made by Bartus. Back up along the near side. Komets get it all the way down. And Mott will stop the puck up along the far side. Bolton lost it. It's going to go right to Mott. Mott backing up. And he goes all the way to his crease, covers it up. Gets bumped after the play. Nothing will come of that. And the face-off will stay in the Mallard zone.
And there's a good save and a real tough save for Comet goalie Garrett Bartus down there. He finally got a 2-on-1 against him, came in. They let a pretty good shot go from the wing, and he made a save standing up as much as he could, hit him in the chest and deflected wide of the net. But that was the chance that this Quad City's waiting for. They finally got a 2-on-1, got in and got a good shot. Bartus come up big.
Face off to the left of Mott. It's where we've been all night long. Shots are 45-11, but the Komets trail in this hockey game 1-0. Here's Justin Hodgman on the face-off. Get her back. Now Hodgman's going to get kicked out. And now Marco Wall will come in. Tied up on the dot. Now it goes back over to Braden Lowe. He's going to go back behind the net. Moves it ahead all the way down. That'll come off the end boards. Race for the puck. No icing on the play. And it comes out. Here's a shot save made by Bartus. He dives out and he'll cover it up.
That bounce off the boards. Got a rebound shot for Quad City. Bartus makes the save and holds on to it. Face-off will be in the Comet zone. A rare one.
Face off to the left of Bartus. Coming up in the Comet zone with 2:37 to go in the second. Shots are 45-12 in favor of the Komets. And the face off, everybody taking their time coming out. Dennis Kravchenko will take it for the Komets. He'll be opposed by Chris Ismerlin.
16 shots by the Komets, 5 by Quad City.
Lowney off
Here we
the
go.
glass, and here's Schaafsma. Lumbering after it. Comes into the corner. Got a man out in front. Couldn't get it to him. It's Trevor Cheek. Now Cheek below the goal line. Back over to Schaafsma. Schaafsma off the wall. Comes into the corner. And the Mallards have got the puck. Coming up to the blue line. Schaafsma stops it. Schaafsma comes it over.
Cheeks.
Here's a chance. Oh, Cheek let it roll off his stick. Now Lowney with it. Here's a shot. Mott the save, and he'll hang on to it.
Yep. Cheek got a nice setup. Was getting ready to let fly. Couldn't get the handle on it. Had to regroup, and then he threw it back to the point to Lowney, who let the shot go. Got through Bartus, and Mott makes the save there. Face-off stays in the Mallard zone. Hodgman out this time.
See if Hodgman can stay in this time. He was kicked out on the last drop. Hodgman, he will take it. Comes to Desjardins. Desjardins goes back behind, trying to wrap it around. Takes a shot, goes through the paint. Hodgman was right there.
Yeah, open side of the net, too. He couldn't get a stick on it.
Hodgman on the far side. Oh, got his pocket picked by Globke.
Yeah, got
to hustle back. Globke coming in on Bartus. He shoots and just goes wide. Back on the far side. Hodgman trying to dig it out. And Hinkley there too, and now it comes up. Komets have got it. It's Cody Soul, lost it in his skates, moves it ahead. Oh, now the Mallards pick it back up. Look out, Polkamp with a shot, got the post. Far side, it's Hodgman. Hodgman to Marco Waugh. Bringing it over the line.
Well, it's opening up
Here
now.
we go, Desjardins.
Komets want.
Thought about taking the shot, rolled off his stick, back behind the net. Komets have got it. In front, here's Marco Waugh. Score! Finally, Marco Waugh figures out C.J. Mott, and we're tied.
Well, Waugh gets the goal, and it was on a second shot.
And C.J. Mott just poked Cody Soul right after the play. And Soul very, he's just going to calmly go over to the bench.
Yeah. Well, the puck came from the corner. The Komets beat him to the puck. They threw it to the goal crease. Waugh got it. He got the first shot on goal right in tight. The rebound came out. He stuck with it. He pounced the second one, got it up, and it was in the net. They tie it up 1-1 at the 18:30 mark.
48th shot of the game finally goes in as we're seeing some kind of goaltending performance by C.J. Mott.
Yeah.
1:30, that's the time left in the second period, and we're finally tying at 1. From the face-off circle at center ice, the puck is dropped, and the Mallards have got it. Up along the near far side, it's Sean Sidlowski. Has Garrett Thompson. Thompson coming in, takes a shot. It goes high. Back up along the near side, and it's going to go down low, and it's taken away by the Mallards. Tardif along the far side and into the zone. And that will be an icing.
Minute and 5 seconds in the period. Face-off will come back into the Comet zone. Crowd into it right now. asking for another one, so let's get them going.
We're tied at 1. 1:05 to go in the second, and the face-off in the Quad City zone.
Law gets the goal, his 13th of the season. I haven't got the official assists on it yet.
Justin Hodgman did get 1. Kravchenko will take the face-off. And it comes down to Bolton. Bolton into the corner. Played off the wall.
Last minute of the period.
And now into the Komet zone. Bartus will stop the puck. Bartus up along the near side. And it's Kulkin trying to move it. He is tied up here with Kolsar. Kolsar comes away with the puck. Look out. Kolsar plays it up. The Komets swipe it back. And there's Ryan Lowney. 42 seconds to go in the second. And Trevor Cheek with the puck. Moves it over on the far side. Jamie Schaafsma going after it. And that's going to be an icing on the Komets.
That'll bring it back. That was a skipping pass. It jumped over the Komet forward stick. That forced the icing call. Bring it back into the zone. 35 seconds to go. We have a tie score at 1, second period here.
Face off to the left of Garrett Bartus. Kravchenko on the face-off. And now it's going to be Kolsar to take the face-off. And the drop is made into the corner. It's Lowney off the boards. And it's going to be Kravchenko, far side. Trevor Cheek with it. Cheek will carry it over the line. Cheek coming in, getting loose, coming in, trying to cut it back, trying to get a shot off. He's cut off by Fulmer. Down to 22 seconds. Up top we go. Taken away by Fulmer to the blue line. That's going to get over. With 17 seconds to play, it's going to be scooped up and into the Komet zone. Here's Kulkin with 11 seconds to play. Here's Ryan Lowney. Takes a peek at the clock, dumps it off the glass, and Fulmer goes back forward in his own zone. 4 seconds to play in the second period. And that will do it. Second period is done. And Garrett Bartus, who has had an easy night tonight, couldn't say the same for CJ Mott as he is putting on a performance to be remembered. 48 shots on goal he has faced. And again, the Komets' season high is 52 against the Quad City Mallards back on December 30th. And we almost got to 50 after 40 minutes of play here tonight.
Well, they got 19 in the first and 19 in the second. So they're ahead 19-6 in the second period, and they finally break the goose egg and get a goal. Waugh is searching his season, assisted by Hodgman. We'll have to see if there was another assist on it. But at this point here, we've got it tied up, and that's got to be a big relief for the Komets in the dressing room sitting there right now. They're probably looking at each other and say, what's going on? But I know they feel pretty good about breaking the goose egg and getting ready to go for the third period. And as we've said before, that's a pretty good third period hockey team we got over there, so they should come out strong and have a good third period. And again, give Garrett Bartus a lot of credit, too. In the last 3 or 4 minutes of that period, he made about 4 saves that were pretty tough saves. And when you're sitting back there watching this game and all the action down the other end, it's very difficult on a goalie to try to keep your focus and keep your concentration. And then, of course, they get a good shot on you, and you got to be sharp. And he did a good job back there for them.
1-1 is our score after 40 minutes of play. Big City Cars, big intermission show coming up. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Fort Wayne's newest Northside Sports Bar is your place to see the big games, including pro and college. Doozy Sports Bar and Grill next to Red River Steakhouse has become a fan favorite to see the best sports events with their incredible food and drink specials and wall-to-wall big flat screen TVs. Open daily 11 to 11 or later for the big games. Doozy's has daily lunch specials and is always the place to come out and watch the games. Doozy's next to Red River Steakhouse, just off I-69 at Coldwater Road in Washington Center.
Today's the day to get fit and pumped. Pummel your flabby high-interest debt by transferring your balances to a Partners First Visa card. We can get 12 months at 0 APR financing. Hear me now, believe me later. This offer ends March 31st, so run like a manly man to your local Partners First branch in Fort Wayne, Huntington, and Marion. Terms and conditions may vary depending on your credit worthiness, so get or click for complete details and disclosure at partnersfirstcu.org. Partners First Federal Credit Union, part of your community, part of your tomorrow, part giant muscle monster.
MRIs are a valuable diagnostic tool, but they can be costly. The Community Open MRI Group can help. We have the region's lowest in-network insurance rates that are hundreds less than area hospitals. Our MRI is quiet and spacious, eliminating stress and anxiety. Remember, it's your choice where you go for your MRI. Contact the Community Open MRI Group and let us check your benefits first, with 3 convenient locations: Auburn, Decatur, and Fort Wayne.
Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls' night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's. Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls' night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features max performance gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes in investing in America. And that's why the Work Line features many styles made right here in the USA. For over 50 years, Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri. Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, where we have got a defensive struggle, something didn't think we would have after the Komets have been lighting up the scoreboard over the past few weeks, but that's what we've got. 1-1 is our score, but the Komets have been a third period team all season long, and the way we have been pumping away at the shots, you got to think CJ Mott is going to break eventually, but through 2 periods of play, you just got to tip your cap to this guy as we take a look at the shots on goal being brought to you by Combat Ops Arena, mission-based laser tag, mini bowling and arcade, and a cafe full of food and beer. Combat Ops Arena in Fort Wayne on Lay Road, just east of Lima. Shots on goal, the Komets with 19 in the first, 29 in the second period alone for a game total of 48. The Komets basically had a whole game's worth of shots in the second period alone, and CJ Mott turned aside 47 of them, as Quad City 7 in the first, 6 in the second, for a total of 13. No power plays handed out in that second period. Quad City 0 of 1, the Komets 0 of 2. And the goaltender comparison, CJ Mott 47 saves, Garrett Bartus with 12 saves. But like Robbie said right going into the break, Garrett Bartus, you can't downplay the saves he made in that second period. Not seeing very much action, but he came up with 2 or 3 great ones in that second period, because of Quad City, they get another goal, makes it 2-0. It's an entirely different game than 1-1 going into the break. So the Komets will have to just keep on doing what they're doing. There's not much difference. I'm sure Gary Graham is telling them in the locker room, you just keep firing away, because that's what he said in the pregame. He was told the guys don't pass up those easy shots, and that's what the Komets are doing tonight. They are putting it towards the net, but CJ Mott, he has been the difference. We will take a break, and we'll come back and take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. And you're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Big City Cars on Lima Road. Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79. Dependable cars on a budget. Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no. Big City Cars. Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free. Big City Cars. See dealer for complete details.
They say money can't buy happiness. Yet every day, $4.99 buys you a foot-long Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, and more. Guess what? That's happiness, and I'm buying it. And after I buy them, I'm going to eat them. Just not all at once. 5 footlongs now just $4.99 each every day for limited time. Subway, so much sandwich. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola. Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, we're in the middle of the second intermission where the Komets and the Mallards are tied at 1. Going to the third period, let's take a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard tonight in the ECHL. All these games have gone final. The Wheeling Nailers, they beat the Orlando Solar Bears down in Florida today by a score of 6-5. The Adirondack Thunder, they put 5 on the Norfolk Admirals. 5-2 was the final there. In Kalamazoo, Michigan, today, the Indianapolis Fuel, they get a victory over the Wings by a score of 4-2. In overtime, Manchester beats South Carolina by a score of 2-1. The Allen Americans 3 and the Jacksonville Icemen 1. That one has gone final. And then a game, of course, to keep an eye on at the Huntington Center. No score between Wichita and Toledo, and they are going to the third period. So a good one in Toledo after they beat up on Kansas City last night by a score of 5-0. And of course, the Komets chasing down the Toledo Walleye in the Central Division, just 2 points back. So today's game's very important for both squads, and both teams locked in a good one in their home buildings here today. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum. We're locked in a good one, 1-1. The Komets and the Quad City Mallards. The Komets 48 shots on goal. Quad City just with 13. And CJ Mott in goal for Quad City. He has been the difference. Komet fans, coming up in March, we've got a very special weekend for you. It is Championship Hall of Fame weekend on March 10th and March 11th. Get your tickets for both of these games because it is going to be a historic night. First, on the 10th, we are going to celebrate all 9 championship teams over the last 66 years of Komet hockey. Have a bit of a reunion. We'll have representatives from every championship team. They will be here that weekend. And then on March 11th, we'll be inducting new new members into the Comet Hockey Hall of Fame. Some of the former players that have already said they're going to be here. We've got Darcy Keating, Pokey Reddick, Michael Massey, and Tommy Lawson, and many more to come. So get your tickets early for Championship Hall of Fame weekend coming up on March 10th and March 11th. And with that, we have been playing some clips of, course, legendary broadcaster Bob Chase to get everybody in the mood for that big weekend coming up. He was there and he saw it all. So let's go back in time. Let's go back to 1998 for the Fort Wayne Komets and the Cincinnati Cyclones. Take it away, Bob.
That's right. Patty McLeod picks it up for the Clones. They get to work now, starting to work their way out of the zone. All the way cross rink as Jeff Wells comes towards center. Another good hit that time, this time by Campbell. And the Komets clean it back out of the zone. Here's Davidson. He's got a man. Feeds it into the zone to Bawa. Bawa feeds it all the way left side to Boise. Hooked up hard on the play. Here they come. Front of the net. Oh, a score! Komets. It was Davidson on a beautiful play at the goal mouth. Back out and nicely squeezed by Curry at the point. Now Curry feeds a little short pass up to Davidson. Here's Davidson now. Moves it back into the corner all the way to Walby. Walby now looks. He can't get it yet where he wants it now up the boards right side to Peterson. Here's Tommy coming up front, still looking. One time, great shot. Scramble at the goal mouth, and it squirts out to the corner, picked up by Walby. Now back we come again. Here's Peterson. One time, score! Deflected. Peterson, I think, will get the goal, but it was deflected, I think, off of one of the Cincinnati players. The K's down 1, 7:19 to go. Their 8-game win streak now in jeopardy as they're running everybody any place right now. And back to center, here comes Shafronov. Schaaf had it, but now it's Bashkarov into the zone. He goes all the way wide to Shafronov. A drive just wide. Bashkarov near board, sends it deep in the corner. All the way out to the point. Here it is, all the way left point. And a drive to Dupuis off behind the goal. Kept no. Can they keep it in? Yes, they do. Now back out it comes. LaBelle couldn't handle the puck. Here's Dupuis. Back up the middle to Bashkarov. Bashkarov now coming wide. Feeds into Davidson. Here's Lee. Drops it off to Bashkarov. He's around the corner, coming out front of the net. He's around behind the goal, taking another look. All the way off the point. Dupuis, a drive. Knocked down front of the net. Scramble for the puck. Here they come one more time. Out front again. Score! Komets. Bashkarov. From Shafronov, and Davidson was involved. The smart part about the play is, I believe it's either Shafronov or Davidson. Instead of trying to jam it into the crowd, they threw it back to the point. The shot from the point was right back on the net. That's where the rebound came. They got Sargent out of position. They finally banged one home. So it is Andrei Bashkarov with a goal. We're at 3. Now hang on, because here they come again. On off the first Comet player. So Schaaf taking a look at the other end on Sargent. Let's see what he's going to do with this one. He's got a lot of tricks. I don't know what's going to be the next trick.
Whoa, hello, goodbye. Well, we saw that move at the start of the year when we saw a shootout here. He hooked that into the cup of the stick, went to the stick hand, went back to the other side, and as he got Sargent throwing himself across, he went the other way. Here we go.
We got Butsayev coming along. What's his move?
Score. Between the legs.
Quick release. Bing, bang, and away we go. So far, everybody scored. Big deal. Now, who are we going to send out there? Lee Davidson. So Davidson with a chance to put it away.
Davidson with a goal already tonight. Got a chance to win this hockey game.
All right, here's Lee. Takes a little look around.
Score! Davidson. He's our player. We got to pick Davidson.
How about that? Lee Davidson puts it away in the shootout. Back with a post-game show in a moment on Whoa Fort Wayne Komets Hockey.
Komets win that one in a shootout against Cincinnati back in 1998. Thank you, Bob, for making that call memorable. And again, championship weekend coming up March 10th and 11th. He saw them all, and everybody can come out and celebrate Comet hockey on that weekend. We'll take another break. Third period coming up. You're listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa.
This is what it sounds like when real people find out Chevy's the only brand to earn J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs 2 years in a a row.
I am so impressed.
I think that's great, especially 2 years in a row.
Chevy's stepping up. That's for sure.
Get behind the wheel and see for yourself why Chevrolet keeps bringing home awards for dependability.
See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers.
Awards based on 2013 and 2014 model year vehicles. 2017, most dependable small car, large SUV, large heavy-duty pickup, and midsize sporty car. 2016, most dependable midsize car, compact SUV, large heavy-duty pickup, and midsize sporty car. For JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com.
Welcome to Tim Hortons. What can I get for you two?
I'll take a latte.
Ooh la la. Since when do you drink lattes?
Since Tim's introduced handcrafted lattes, using freshly ground premium espresso beans, water heated to exacting precision, and sumptuously steamed milk forming a velvety blanket of delicious foam.
You better make that 2 lattes.
Introducing new handcrafted lattes, starting at $2.29 from your neighborhood Tim Hortons. Taste the ooh la la side of Tim's. At participating U.S. restaurants, price and participation may vary by region.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. You can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum as both teams have retaken the ice, and we're getting ready to go for the third period. The Komets have been a third period team all season, and now they're going to need it here if they got to solve CJ Mott, who, you know what, sometimes, Robbie, you just got to tip your cap to the goaltender, and that's what you got to do here tonight.
Well, exactly. I'll tell you how well he's played. I thought it was 19 shots, 19 and 29 shots. Actually, 29 shots in the second period is what he had on him, 48 total. So, but we've broken the goose egg on him. We've got a tie score right now, and we're going into our best period we played during a game. So hopefully we can keep the momentum up and get a couple of goals and end this game, because you feel sorry for a guy like Mott's, you know, a last place team, and he's played his heart out down there, but we still need to win, and we got to go after him hard.
Here we go. Puck is dropped from center ice, and third period is underway. Tie game at 1. As Sean Sidlowski takes the puck forward off the stick of Cody Soul. And the Mallards get it back. It's Kukali far side, gets it out to the neutral zone. Here's Garrett Thompson. He'll drift backwards with it, gets it to Jason Binkley, now to Mason Baptista. Baptista will turn the corner. He will bring it into Mallards territory. That's going to go all the way on the near side, but doesn't go much further as Bolton is there. Cross-ice pass going to come forward. Here's Polkamp. He'll carry it over the line. Here's his shot. That's going to be ricocheting wide. All the way on the near boards now. Golubke keeps it into the Comet zone. Up along the far side, here's Polkamp. His shot is going to be blocked. Now back up along the near side. It is going to be right in on Bartus. Makes the save. And Sean Sidlowski, he's got it. Sidlowski finds Mason Baptista, comes off of his stick, and now it's dumped back in the Comet zone. Here's Cody Soul all the way back. His pass going to be picked off. Look out, here's a shot. Save made by Bartus. That was Tardif right in front of the net. So you can't downplay the contributions of Garrett Bartus here tonight. Even though he's only got 14 saves, but they've all been pretty key.
It's a total a different mindset that he's got than what the other goaltender Mott has got right now. He's just trying to stay sharp and hope he does the things that he has to do to stop the 6 or 7 shots he has at him.
Puck is dropped in the Mallards zone, and the Mallards have got the puck. Here he come in front, rolling puck, just goes wide of the net. Up along the near side to the blue line. Here's a blast. That one is going to ricochet wide. Back on the far side. Here is Justin Hodgman trying to get it out of the zone. Colkin there. Now Braden Lowe's going to take the puck away. Has a man in front. It's broken up, and it's going to go along the far side. Lowe up to the point.
It's running all over the place.
Here's a shot. That goes wide. Back up along the left side, up top of the blue line. And it is Armstrong. Got a man on the point. Here's another shot. That's going to go wide. Lowe tries to put it out in front. It's broken up. Ryan Lowney chasing after it on the right side. Armstrong stepping up. He'll keep it down low. Lowney is down there. That's pile up here on the near side. Comet still can't get it loose. Now it's going to trickle over the line, off the wall, and all the way down to Mott. Goes through the paint, so no icing on the play as Kolsar goes back behind the net. Kolsar to Armstrong. He will come down the middle of the ice. And now Raskov will dump it into the Comet zone. Out comes Garrett Bartus. Over to Leonard. Leonard on the far side. He flips it ahead. End over end puck comes into the Mallards zone. Now played off along the far side. Now dumped back in. Now Amlong will get it all the way into the Comet zone. And that's a much-needed icing call.
Yes, much needed. The Comets got running around, and this Mallard team's got a lot of fight left in them, and they came out hard. They put some pressure on the Comets, got them running around, and very fortunate for the Comets. They did not score on them on their session of the start of this period. So they got to come out hard. They got to work hard against this team. They're not dead yet.
Face off to the right of Mott. Comes up to Leonard. Here's a shot. That goes wide of the net. And it's going to go back behind the net up along the far side. It's Kolsar. Got it taken away by Kravchenko. Kravchenko coming down low. Puts it out in front. Score! Trevor Cheek!
Cheeks, he stayed in front of the net right at the goal crease. And somehow Baptista got the puck to him, or Desjardins got the puck to him at the edge of the crease. He's right there with his size and was able to redirect it in the net. They take a 2-1 lead.
And Mott had his head turned. He was looking at the puck carrier. Paid no attention to Trevor Cheek, who just knocked it home. And the Comets are up 2-1 on their 49th shot of the game.
Coming at 2:30 of the third period here. Comets take a 2-1 lead. Cheeks and Desjardins, I believe, so far.
So it's 2-1. Comets get their first lead of the night with 17:30 to go in the third period.
Cheek.
Fifth of the season, Cheeks.
Assisting on the goal, number 24, Dennis Kravchenko. Time to goal, 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Just one assist goes to Kravchenko. Comets now coming back for more. In front of the net, it's Baptista. He was tied up by Bolton. And now comes up top. Here we go. Soul with a shot. Save made up along the near side. And it's going to be brought forward. Here we go. Mallards, they've got numbers coming in. Here's a shot. Save made. Kicked out of there by Bartus.
Nice save. Stood his ground.
Back up along the near side. Up along the far boards. Here's Sean Sidlowski. Going to go back behind the net. Sidlowski now in front of his own net. He'll carry it forward. It's going to give it over to Cody Soul. Soul over the line. He carries it over. Soul in front. Try to put it out in front. Desjardins fanned on it. Mallards have got the puck. And it's Kukoli. Got it over to Tardif. And Tardif puts it on Bartus. And he'll keep it right there.
Bartus not taking any chances right now. He's seen the pressure that Quad City can put on him, and he figures I'm going to grab the puck, hold on, and give my team time to get organized. So leading 2-1 right now. It changed a little bit of a mindset. Now we got a chance to open this thing up and we can get the next one.
50 shots on goal. That's what the Comets have right now. 2-1 is the score. Comets with the lead. Justin Hodgman on the faceoff. And it comes up along the left side. It goes back behind the net. And here's a shot. Bartus makes the stop, comes out, and up along the near side. Marco Waugh, he's got the puck. He will skate with it. Waugh will feed it forward. It's going to go all the way back below the goal line. And here's Desjardins up along the far boards. Desjardins cuts it back, tries to go to the net. It's broken up, and that is going to get all the way out into the neutral zone. Here's Marco Waugh with it. Waugh up along the far side, carrying it over the line. Trying to be, it's tipped. It's going to go to Hodgman. Hodgman down here in the corner. Goes all the way over onto the far side, and it's taken away. And here come the Mallards on the attack. It is Kolsar over the line, dropping it off to Nagy. He's got a screen. Shot saved by Bartus. On the far side. Here is Justin Hodgman. He has got it. He's got a man. It's going to be Trevor Cheek. Hodgman got a man. Oh, it's going to be stopped. And it's going to be up along the far side, all the way out to the neutral zone. And back to Bobby Shea. On the near side, now into the Quad City zone. Going to go back behind the net. Now played up along the far side. Vigos got it taken away. Comets have got it. Here's Kravchenko trying to center it up. Now Trevor Cheek with it up top of the blue line. Here is Leonard. Leonard sticking it over to Bobby Shea. He takes a shot. Bouncing puck goes wide. Kolsar grabs it for the Mallards. Mallards moves it ahead. Bouncing puck into the Comet zone. Bobby Shea trying to turn it back to Kravchenko. Kravchenko going to go back to Bobby Shea. Shea out to Jamie Schaafsma. Schaafsma will pick it up. He's going to dump it in off the boards. It's going to go back behind the net. Globke's got it. Globke now lost an edge down in the corner. Komets have got it. Centering play. Here's Sean Sidlowski with a shot. That's blocked. Now back up along the near side. It's Jason Binkley with it. Cody Soul. He winds up. Here's a shot. That doesn't get through. Back on the far side. It is Mason Baptista. Soul will put it back in again. That one is blocked. All the way down. Going to be stopped by Bartus. Bartus going to come over to Binkley. Now Binkley will skate with it. Binkley will dish off to Mason Baptista. And now here's Sean Sidlowski. Going to play it off the wall. And now Garrett Thompson. Back down low to Mason Baptista. Baptista in the corner. Here we go. Here's a one-timer. That's going to be deflected wide. And back on the near side, it's Mason Baptista up top of the blue line. Binkley going to go back behind the net. Chasing after it is Cody Soul. Soul to Garrett Thompson at the blue line. Thompson will take a shot. Pad save by Mott. Now Mason Baptista wraps it around the glass. Komets keeping it down low here on the near side. Now it's Garrett Thompson, one-timer. That one got the post. Far side, Mason Baptista swipes it around here on the near boards. It's Garrett Thompson. Thompson down low, and it's intercepted. Mallards still can't clear it. Baptista up, one-timer again. Knocked down, doesn't get through. And now Globke, he'll turn it back into the Komet zone up along the far side. Got a man coming into the zone. Offsides.
Good call.
And we will take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Chrysler Pacifica, the only minivan to win 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick. Also, now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Jeep Compass. Capable, modern, and stylish, all wrapped into one. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Now the Mallards just tied up. We're tied at 2. Play came down right in front of Garrett Bartus. It was tipped, goes right over his glove hand, and we're tied at 2. Up along the far side, Komets trying to regain the lead. Here's Desjardins with a shot in front of the net. Mott with the save. Puck is loose. Comes up along the near side, up to the blue line, and it's poked away. Here's Kolsar on the left side, skating over the line. Nagy gets it over. Now the Komets trying to get it back. It is Leonard. Leonard to Hodgman. Now the Komets crossing over 2-on-2. Here is Hodgman knocking down low in front. His pass is going to be knocked away. Curtis Leonard back with it along the far side. Tie hockey game at 2. Puck rolling around here at center ice. And now Justin Hodgman has got it up along the far side. Puck is going to come all the way in.
Waved off.
Back behind the net. Jamie Schaafsma has got it. Got a man breaking in. Here's a shot save made by Mott.
Yep. Schaafsma stole the puck from the defense behind the net, threw it to the high slot. Cheeks got it, let the good shot go down low. And again, Mott's made the save, a big one right there. Tie score, 12:33 to go. That goal came at 6:39 of the third period. We're tied at 2.
53 shots on goal. That is now the new season high for the Komets. 20 shots for the Mallards, and we're tied at 2.
They're out shooting us right now, 7-5. So they've come on pretty strong themselves. They've got themselves the goal. Plus, they've worked pretty hard in this period.
Face off to the left of the goaltender, Mott. Puck is dropped and into the corner. Up along the far side, it's going to be tipped, and we're going to roll all the way into the Komet zone. 12:24 to go in the third. Face-off coming down in the Mallard zone.
Lines will stay the same. Cody Soul on the point back there. Binkley on the point with him.
Face-off to the right of C.J. Mott. Kravchenko. And the face-off with Globke. Here's Trevor Cheek on the far side, drops it back to Binkley. Here's a shot, that's blocked, and Globke comes up with it.
Center, they got a man open.
Right down the middle of the ice. Cody Soul is there, couldn't control it. Now Globke with a chance. He gets it, comes back, trying to cut it back into Bartus, and it's taken away by Trevor Cheek. Now the Komets, here we go. We got numbers 3 on 2 as we come across the line. Here we go, Cheek lost it, and up along the near boards, and the Mallards have got it. It's Globke. His pass is going to be knocked down and all the way into the Quad City zone. Pigos has got the puck in his own end. Up, down, all the way into the Komet zone off the end glass. And Bartus plays it off the wall. Here's Kravchenko. Kravchenko into the corner. Up along the far side. Tardif going after it. Mason Baptista wins that battle. Now to Bobby Shea. Shea on the right side. Pokes it loose up along the near boards. And the Komets have got it. Garrett Thompson with a shot. It is blocked. And we get a whistle. Referee not calling a penalty. Let's see what this is.
Faceoff is going to stay in the Quad City zone, so whistle will stay, keep it right there. Binkley trying to get off the ice, he does. Bobby Shea on the point. And he's out there with Leonard right now, so.
Faceoff will be to the right of Mott. Baptista on the drop.
Get it back now. Let's get the shot on goal.
And it comes up here, Sean Sidlowski. Leonard with a shot. That goes high. It's going to go back behind the net. Fulmer comes up with the puck. And Fulmer to Nagy. Now up along the near side, and the Mallards back in their own zone. We got a 2-2 game here as Nagy picks up the puck up along the far side. Now it's played forward, and it's Leonard with it. Coming to the blue line. And Mallards get it back, and it's going to roll into the neutral zone. Mallards get it into the Komet end. Puck now rolls down to the corner. Here's Sean Sidlowski. Sidlowski has got it. Gives it a look. And now sends it forward as Sean Sidlowski to Justin Hodgman. Hodgman on the far side. Cross-ice pass. Here's Desjardins. Here's a shot. Save made. Couldn't control the rebound. Up along the near side. And back down low into the corner. Hodgman in front. Here's a shot that's tipped. Waugh. He puts it back in. That was just tipped. They had Mott down. Back behind the net. Hodgman got it taken off his tape. And now the Mallards coming back the other direction. Here is Nagy throwing it in. Going to go back behind the net. Bartus will stop it. Whirls it up along the far side. And the Komets now come forward with it again. 10:20 to go in the third. Hodgman moves it ahead. Here we go. Desjardins to Hodgman. Coming down low. Hodgman going to go below the goal line. Hodgman stick handling around. Looking for the point man. He has got Binkley. Binkley got it taken off his stick. Man, it's going to be poked by Tristan King. Now the Komets are going to be tipped out of play.
Hodgman shoots it. It could be a penalty.
Let's see if they're going to say it was tipped or not.
Must have said it's tipped.
Komets, maybe luck out there. Face-off will be at center ice.
Face-off at center. Desjardins in there for the draw.
Face-off from center ice. And the Komets win it. Here's Schaafsma up along the far side. Puck right there at the center ice logo. Trevor Cheek with it. Back to Kravchenko. Far side to Schaafsma. And it's dumped in off the end board. It's going to be stopped by C.J. Mott. Now off the glass. Tardif couldn't handle it. Going to go all the way down to the Komet zone. Here's Lowney. Lowney has got it. He is going to go below the goal line. And he puts it over onto the far side. And now Jamie Schaafsma with it. Touch pass trying to go to Culkin. And now the Mallards get it back into the Komet zone. Coming down here into the corner. We got a tie game at 2. 9:23 to go in the third. We got a pile up down here on the near side in the Komet zone. Kravchenko in there, Cheek in there as well. Now it comes loose. Ryan Lowney comes away with it. Here's Schaafsma on the far side, gives it a hack, and that's going to get all the way down to the Mallard zone. Fulmer has got the puck right down the middle of the ice. That's going to hit the end boards, and that will be an icing. And we will take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
ERS OCI Wireless is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. ERS OCI Wireless is a Motorola partner in Fort Wayne providing wireless voice and data systems. The that allow organizations across Indiana to operate their business more efficiently. Reach out to ERS OCI Wireless at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers-oci.com.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
We've got 8:56 to go in the third. We have got a 2-2 game. There is Kolsar at the Comet blue line. Bobby Shea gets it away. Garrett Thompson almost came away with it, but now it's Sean Sidlowski's turn. He'll carry it over the line. Sidlowski let it roll off his stick. Comes up top to the blue line. Globke takes him off the puck. And look out, the Mallards could have something cooking here, where the puck is going to roll down to Bartus. Nice defense there by Shea. Curtis Leonard up along the far side. Garrett Thompson with it. He'll bring it across the line. Drops it back, but Polkamp takes it away. Now it's 3-on-2. The Mallards with a chance. Here's a shot, and Bartus with the save.
Makes the save, no rebound. Bartus holds on. 8:21 to go. We got a tie score, third period. A little pushing and shoving behind the net. No incidents happening.
And that'll take us down to a timeout. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
The Holiday Inn at the Coliseum, located across from the Memorial Coliseum, is the official home of the Komets. Whether it's a corporate meeting to large wedding receptions or just a getaway weekend, the Holiday Inn has you covered. Event space in the Holiday Inn can hold up to 300 people, and with 151 guest rooms, the Holiday Inn is ready to meet your personal or business needs. With a highly trained staff at the Holiday Inn, you can count on things being done right. Contact the Holiday Inn at the Coliseum to schedule your event today at 260-579-9135.
Fort Wayne's newest Northside Sports Bar is your place to see the big games, including pro and college. Doozy Sports Bar and Grill next to Red River Steakhouse has become a fan favorite to see the best sports events with their incredible food and drink specials and wall-to-wall big flat screen TVs. Open daily 11 to 11 or later for the big games. Doozy's has daily lunch specials and is always the place to come out and watch the games. Doozy's next to Red River Steakhouse, just off I-69 at Coldwater Road in Washington Center.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
We have got 8:21 to go in the third. We are tied at 2. Komets with 54 shots on goal tonight. Quad City with 21. There is Waugh to take the face off to the left of Garrett Bartus. In with Globke. And it comes into the corner. Here is Binkley. Rips it off the wall. And it's Justin Hodgman. Hodgman on the near side to Desjardins. Going to be pumped into the Mallard zone. Back behind the net, it's Kukali. Over to Globke. Lost it. And it's Cody Soul over. Here is a shot that's going to go into the screen. Marco Waugh with the chance.
He tried to get the quick wrist shot, and it got deflected. Went up into the screen. That'll take the puck outside. Well, they're going to keep it inside, saying it was deflected off the Quad City player as Waugh let the shot go. Line change. Both teams. 8:04 to go. We have a tie score at 2. Komets back at it Wednesday night here against Indianapolis. Another tough weekend for them. Wednesday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday. So another weekend, 3 games.
Up top to the blue line, here's Colkin. Going back down low to Jamie Schaafsma. Schaafsma in the corner. Going to go back behind the net. Here's the captain. Stick handling around, looking for someone to give it to. Being handled by Bigos into the corner. And it's Trevor Cheek up along the near side. Up top, Colkin stops it. Colkin up along the far boards. Kravchenko comes in to help him out. Kravchenko now trying to go to Colkin. Broken up. And it's going to be rolled forward and now out of the zone. All the way into the Comet end. And Tardif races down. He beats Lowney to the puck, but Lowney takes it off his stick. Lowney moves the puck forward. Lowney angles to his right, dumps it into the Mallard zone, and we go back behind the net. Mott will stop it. And it's Bigos back behind his own net in no hurry. Score is tied at 2. 7:10 to go in the third. And Bigos now tries to move ahead. Now he draws the attention of Garrett Thompson over on the far side to Kolsar. Now wheeled up along the near side. It is going to be grabbed by Nagy. And now sent into the Comet zone. Curtis Leonard Backpedaling into his own end, gives it up, and here's Mason Baptista. Baptista on the near side. Here's Garrett Thompson. Thompson cross-ice pass. Oh, right behind Mason Baptista. They had the play set up. Now Garrett Thompson will circle back into the neutral zone. Thompson to Mason Baptista. Baptista gives it up to Garrett Thompson. Thompson looking around upstairs, and it's Binkley. His shot, that's going to go all the way out of play.
Yeah. Quad City's gone back in that defensive shell again, just sitting back waiting for the break. So they've tied it up. They'd be happy for a point and get the heck out of town. But right now they're playing defensive hockey. 6:30 to go. They're going to sit back and wait for the breaks and hope that they can protect their goaltender back there. Face-off stays in the Quad City zone. Wow, will take the draw this time.
Face-off to the left of C.J. Mott. And Globkey to take it. Tied up on the circle, comes up along the near side. And up to the blue line. Here's Binkley, got a man in front. Here's a shot that goes off the side of the net.
Went too far to the angle.
And it's Marco Waugh up along the near side. Waugh coming down low into the corner. Here's Desjardins. Desjardins going after it. Back up top to the point. Here's Binkley with a shot. That's a save. Back up along the far side, and it's jammed loose. Held in at the blue line, however.
Offside.
Oh, no, they're going to say it was offsides. Cody Soul shaking his head.
Yeah, it was right on the blue line where they did a little bit of whacking and chopping at the puck, and it looked like it stayed in. Cody got the puck. He was about 3 feet inside the blue line, ready to make the pass. They blew the whistle. The offside, 6:04 to go. Line change, both teams.
Face off just outside of the Quad City blue line. Kravchenko will take the face off. And up along the far side, Kukoli. All the way into the Comet zone. Here's Ryan Lowney. Lowney will play it around the boards here in the Comet end, up along the near side. Trevor Cheek tracking after it, down to Kravchenko. Look out. Oh, in front. It was Tardif. Puck just rolled off of his stick. He was all alone in front. Trevor Cheek jamming at the puck, and the Comets get it free. Up along the far side, skating with it. That's Jamie Schaafsma. Going to toss it into the near side corner. Here's Kravchenko. Got a man in front. One-timer fanned on, rolling around, and Lowe is going to move it away. Back up along the far side, knocked down now. It is Leonard. Leonard into his own zone. Tie game at 2 as Bobby Shea going to play it off the boards. Now Bolton will take it away for Quad City. Bolton up along the left side, stick handles around. His shot's going to be blocked. Comes out in front. Mason Baptista, he's got it. Playing it off the boards. And Bartus will jab at it. Going to try to get over to Bobby Shea. Now it's pinned up along the far side to the blue line. Here's a shot. That's going to go well wide. Back up along the near side. Comets can't get it out of the zone. Back up along the near boards. It is Nagy going to circle it up top to the blue line. And it's taken away. Look out. Here we go. Sean Sedlowski on the right side, coming in, taking a shot, and Mott makes the save.
Good save, good shot.
Back on the far side. And it's up top to the blue line, held in.
That's offside. Delay.
So the Mallards, they'll take the puck. And now Raskop will carry it over the line. Going to flip it in. And into the corner, Cody Soul up along the far side. Here's Gabriel Desjardins with it. Desjardins out front into the neutral ice area where it's going to be tipped and now sent back into the Comet zone. And that will be icing. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79.
Dependable cars on a budget.
Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no.
Big City Cars.
Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free.
Big City Cars.
See dealer for complete details.
You're listening to Comet Hockey.
.406 to go in the third period. We've got a tie game. Comets have got the puck in their own zone. Here's Cody Soul back on the far side. It is Desjardins getting it in. Going to come down here into the corner. Up along the far side, Polkamp Lost it to Hodgman, and Hodgman trying to get it deep into the zone, but now it's going to be bumped out to neutral ice on the near side. Now here's Hodgman tracking after it, comes down into the corner. Hodgman lost it. It's going to go to Desjardins now. Up top, here's Binkley with a shot save made and hanging on as Mott.
That was a good wrist shot by Binkley, stepping in, letting it go. There was a screen in front of the net, and just as he got there, it opened up a bit, and there was Mott. Made the save again. That was his 57th save of the game. 21 shots on goal by Quad City. We have a tie score at 2. 3:35 to go in the period.
57 shots on goal by the Komets. Face off the left of Mott, and it's Kravchenko. And into the corner, and it's Bolton. Bolton will pick it up over onto the far side, and it's going to be moved quickly into the Komet zone. Bartus will stop it. Bartus is going to play it off the glass, and it's held in by the Mallards. Komets jamming away at it. Goes to Jamie Schaafsma to the blue line, held in. Now the Komets get it back, played up along the wall. Here we go, 2-on-1. Here we come. It's Trevor Cheek, got a man. It's Kravchenko. Score on the one-timer. 3-2 Komets.
Beautiful pass by Cheeks. He held onto the puck. He had the angle to take the shot, but he had Mott right in front of him. He waited for a split second. Kravchenko come in fast from the corner, right on his stick. Bang, it was in the net before he could move. Kravchenko, he'll get the goal.
Komets retake the lead at 3-2. 3:12 to go in the third on the Komets' 58th shot of the night.
16:48 that came at. Kravchenko getting the goal. Cheeks will get the assist, and there'll be another one from the defenseman. We'll see who gets that.
So Dennis Kravchenko dropping the deadlock, or breaking the deadlock, and now it's 3-2. Komets now got to hang on. 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the third. Up along the near side, and it's Mason Baptista with it. Played up along the near boards, and here is Garrett Thompson. Thompson down to Sidlowski, dangles around, coming in on Mott. Poke checked away. Back up along the near side, and it's Bigos. Lumbers forward, angles to his right. Now carries into the Komet zone. Look at Bigos taking a shot. Save made by Bartus.
Yeah, almost fooled him on that one, too. The forward came down, get a little deep to the inside, then went to the outside with the wrist shot using the defenseman as a screen right on the net. And again, Bartus had to be sharp on the save as he made it, got the puck, held on. Kravchenko, his 12th of the season from Cheeks, and Schaafsma get the assist. Schaafsma got the puck up from out of the zone, got it up to Cheeks. Cheeks in, a nice pass for Kravchenko, bang in the net. 3-2 Komets, 2:41 to go.
Face off to the left of Garrett Bartus, Globke and Hodgman. And it comes up. Here's a quick shot. Score
from the blue, right from the face-off. There's 2 passes. Bang on the stick. Bartus never moved. Top shelf. They tie it up. 17-21.
Tristan King. And we are tied. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
They say money can't buy happiness. Yet every day, $4.99 buys you a foot-long Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, and more. Guess what? That's happiness, and I'm buying it. And after I buy them, I'm going to eat them. Just not all at once. 5 footlongs now just $4.99 each every day for limited time. Subway. So much sandwich. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
This is Komet Hockey.
Tristan King second of the game, and he ties it up 3-3. 2:17 to go in the third. Here's a shot. Oh, and Mott got that one right off his helmet, and it goes out of play.
Yep, they walked right down the center. Cheeks again. He likes that center spot. Let the shot go. The goaltender Mott went down. It dinged right off his helmet, went up over the glass, and that gets the whistle. King, his second goal of the season, right from the face-off. A little bit of a pass on it. Heck of a wrist shot right up on the top shelf on the left. And that came at 17-21. We got a tie score at 3.
Baptista and low on the face-off here in the Mallard zone. Baptista can't get it free, and here we come back. It's Tardif on the left side. Tardif into the corner. Going to go back behind the net, playing up along the near boards. And it's going to scoot loose up along the far side. Under 2 to go in regulation now. Komets have got it. Coming back, here's Garrett Thompson in front of the net. It's Baptista, backhander save made by, Mott got the left leg on it.
Yeah, Baptista got a little backhand on it, not a lot on it, and he just tried to hope there was an open spot there, but Mott's had the pad stretched out and made the save on it as the Komets keep pumping away. 60 shots on goal.
60 shots here in regulation. Face off to the left of Mott here in the Quad City zone. And it's Justin Hodgman on the face-off.
To draw, guys.
Hodgman gets it, goes into the corner after it, looking for Marco Waugh in front of the net, couldn't get it to him. Raskop off the glass, and that will go all the way down. No icing.
Off.
And it's going to be Bobby Shea up along the near side. And Desjardins avoids a check. Puck comes right up in the air. Pigos didn't know where it was. Puck comes into the Komet zone, and we've got a minute and a half to go in the third. Tie game. Hodgman, far side. Plays it off the glass. Can't move it any further than that, but look at Hodgman working it hard all on the far side. Gets it to Desjardins. Now back to Hodgman. Hodgman gives it a look. His pass can be picked off. Look out, it's King. King will take a shot. It goes wide. Back on the far side. It's Kolsar. Swipes it around the boards. Back behind the net. And here is Leonard. Leonard up along the far side. It's going to be played by Desjardins. And we got 1 minute to go in the third.
Last minute.
Tie game. Tardif on the left side taking a shot. Save made by Bartus. And he will hang on to it.
That'll get the face-off in the zone. 54 seconds to go. Face-off will be in the Komet zone. Last face-off in the zone. They tie it up with a good draw and a great shot by King. Got a heck of a wrist shot, this King. He went top shelf again on Bartus. He beat him over the left-hand shoulder.
Face off to the right of Bartus. Glowkey on the face off. Kravchenko will draw the assignment on the face off for the Komets.
Win the draw, guys.
And the puck
back
comes into the corner, and it is Binkley. Binkley on the near side. Sends it all the way down, knocked down at the blue line. There's Kravchenko on the far side.
Steals it. He got a man in front.
He's got a man coming in. It is tipped. Oh, Schaafsma was there, and it was tipped at the last second. Back up along the left side, and now into the Komet zone. Now that's going to get into the Mallards bench.
Yep.
Face-off will be in neutral territory.
Yeah, Kravchenko stole the puck. He had a bit of a break. The defenseman sprawled across. Just got a piece of the pass. He tried to get to Schaafsma, and that redirected it. Schaafsma couldn't get to it. 35 seconds. Face-off at center.
And it's going to be at center ice. And here is Mason Baptiste to take the face-off. Up along the far boards, and it's now off the wall all the way down to Bartus. Bartus will stop it. Bartus in the corner. It's tangled up on the play, and we've got a penalty called. Baptista.
Well, Bartus had trouble handling the puck. Instead of just flipping it to the corner or going behind the net, he lost possession of the puck and put the defenseman in an awkward position. Actually, Baptista, where the man came behind him and almost stole the puck, so he had to grab onto him, and that'll put Baptista in the penalty box for the 25 seconds. And if this goes into overtime, they will have a man advantage in the overtime period, too.
Well, we haven't had any penalties called since midway through the second period. No power plays were handed out in the second period. They were both coincidental minors, so both teams getting chances here. Quad City 0 for 1.
Win the draw game,
0 for 2.
guys. Cheeks in there to take it. He gets thrown out. We'll bring Desjardins in to take it.
So a 5-on-4 here for 25 seconds. And the puck comes up to the blue line. It's Bolton. Back on the far side, it's Bobby Shea. He'll unload the puck. Can't get it all the way down the ice, but he does get it out of the zone. Bolton drifting back up with 16 seconds. Bolton drops it, backs behind him. Bad pass. Kolsar has to go after it. And we've got 10 seconds to go in regulation. So Kolsar will pick it up, coming up along the left side. Carries it into the zone. Kolsar got it poked away by Cheek, and that does it. We're going to overtime. Both teams have picked up a point here tonight. We will take a break. Overtime coming up. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Life can be unpredictable. 1 minute everything's fine. In the next, you have a kid with a fever and it's already past 5. That's when you need Parkview First Care. We have extended hours, including evenings and weekends, convenient locations, and Parkview Physicians Group providers to make your whole family feel better. When you can't wait to see your doctor, go to the walk-in clinic that's part of the PPG community of care. Parkview First Care. Get in, get better, get going.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets pepper the net, 60 shots in regulation, and we need some extra time. We are tied at 3. Last time the Komets went to overtime, we won it. It was at Quad City on December 20th. Komets this year, 4 times in overtime, 1, 2, and 1, 6 points. Quad City, they have been to overtime 10 times this year, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 16 points.
Well, there's a minute and 35 seconds left in the penalty to Baptista. So that means that Quad City will start this overtime 4 men against 3. And the goaltenders, of course, but four forwards against 3 for a minute and 35 seconds. So a big advantage right here with all this ice room. And the Komets making sure they know where they got to be defensively. Could be a lot of pressure on them right now in the next minute and 35 seconds to hold them off.
So Jamie Schaafsma will start up with Bobby Shea and Curtis Leonard. They're putting their heads together, make sure they've got everything controlled out there. 5-minute overtime period. If it's not decided, we go to a shootout. Toledo has won their game against Wichita by a score of 1-0. So 2 points here, vital here for the Komets. We do get 1, but we need the extra 1 here to keep pace with Toledo.
All set to go.
Set.
Schaafsma out there right now. Leonard and Bobby Shea on the defense. 4 on 3.
Schaafsma and Tardif. And the puck comes into the Komet zone. Here's Bobby Shea. Wasted no time. He's just going to throw it down into the Mallard zone. A lot of room out there as Bolton takes up the puck. Going to go right down the middle of the ice. Moves it over to Tristan King. King's got 2 goals coming down here in the corner. Up top of the blue line to Bolton. Bolton ranging to his left. He's going to find Nagy. Top of the circle. Back on the far side. Up top. Here's Kolsar. Or that's Bolton, rather. Back on the far side. Dropping it down low. King lost the puck. Bobby Shea gets in there. Now Tardif. He picks it back up. Back down low. Here's King. King looking around, up to Nagy in the high slot. They're in no hurry here with 56 seconds to go on the power play. Bolton now will take a shot. Save made by Bartus.
Makes a save. Glove save. They moved it around. The man moved to the center of the ice about 35 feet out. Let a shot go quickly. And Bartus was able to see it. Nice glove save. He holds on. They'll change up lines. Quad City, 4 new players. And the Komets look like they're going to bring out 1. Sidlowski will come out and take Schaafsma off.
51 seconds to go in the power play. Skating 4 on 3 here. Sidlowski in the face-off here in overtime. Comes up top all the way out of the zone.
Cleared the zone.
Mallards with the puck. It's Kolsar. Avoids a poke check from Sean Sidlowski. Having trouble carrying it over. Now he gets it to Kyle Fulmer. Fulmer on the right side. Fulmer comes down into the corner. Has a man over on the top of the circle. Up top it comes Kolsar. Back on the far side. Back up Kolsar. Kolsar now will take a shot. Save made. A rebound. It comes all the way up along the far sides. And it will get over the line.
Bartus got a piece of it. Enough to knock it out in front.
Kolsar carries it over the line. Has a man out in front. It's low. It's Fulmer. Couldn't tuck it home. The Komets have got it. Here we go. It's Sean Sidlowski.
He'll take his time.
Sidlowski has got it. Cross ice pass. 6 seconds to go in the power play. Cody Soul off the glass and all the way down, and that will do it.
That'll do it. Back to 4 on 4 right now until a whistle.
Komets full strength. Mallards have got the puck in their own zone.
This is overtime.
Sudden death. Next goal wins. Up along the far boards, Mallards bring it into the Komet zone. They're going to dish off onto the far side. Here's a shot. That is blocked, and that will get the screen.
Up in the glass.
And now we'll go 3 on 3.
Yeah, they'll cut back to 3 on 3 right now. So 4 and 4 makes a big difference. That extra player on the ice. Now you go to 3-on-3. That'll open it up. Cheeks will go out there for the Komets. Leonard back on the point.
It'll be Lowney.
Lowney back on the point. And we'll see who else they're going to throw out there.
Komets still trying to figure out who's going to be the third man, and it's going to be Shea. So Lowney, Shea, and Cheek. Good puck movers out there.
Win the draw. Cheeks will take it. Try to get it back to Lowney. Possession of the puck is key here.
Cheek on the face-off here in the Komet zone. Komets have got it. Here's Lowney. Back behind the net. He will stop. And he'll give it a look. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Lowney has got the puck. Lowney moves it to Cheek in stride. Cheek will carry it over the line. Here is Cheek. He'll take a shot right into the glove of C.J. Mott.
That got blocked partially. Motts was able to make the save on it. As the puck got to him, Cheeks with the shot.
61 shots now on goal for the Komets. 3-3. We're in overtime. And the face-off will be to the right of Mott.
Shea comes off.
Now it's Marco Waugh.
Yeah, they're going to go with 2 forwards up front with a face-off in Quad City zone. Lowney will be the only defenseman out there.
Cheek and Tardif. And Cheek wins it. Cheek is going to drop back to the blue line. And Cheek was going to take a shot, and Mott snatches it out of the air.
He likes that wrist shot. He got a heck of a wrist shot. He thinks he can meet Motts with it, but Motts has taken it away from him quite a bit tonight. He did get a goal at 2:30 of the third period, but that was in close. Was not his wrist shot, so.
And now we've got
change up again. Sidlowski, Kravchenko, and Cody Soul back on the point.
Cody Soul, of course, with a big shot. See if they can't win it back to him. Soul sneaks into the top of the circle. Now he moves to his right near the boards. Face off to the left of Mott. Kravchenko wins it, gets it to Soul. Soul puts it over to, oh, look out, it's going to be tipped, and Cody Soul is able to get back. Soul off the boards. Here's Sean Sidlowski. Sid got a man on him. Tardif plays it up along the near side. Here's Kravchenko. Komets have got the puck. Kravchenko will carry it over the line. On the left side, Kravchenko dangling down low. Comes up along the near side. And Kravchenko drops it off to Sean Sidlowski. Sidlowski dangles around, runs into Tardif. Puck is tied up there. Kravchenko, no, that's the Sidlowski. Now Kravchenko comes in to help out. Puck is loose, and now Kravchenko's got to get back. Mallards have got the puck. They enter the Komet zone. On the right side, it's Globke.
Stay up on him.
Dangles around, comes up to the blue line. Here's a shot. It's knocked down. Komets have got it. And Sidlowski over to Cody Soul. Soul up along the far side. He will carry it over the line. Here's Soul dropping it back. Here's Desjardins taking a shot. Missed it high.
Get back, guys. Get back.
Going to rim all the way out. Desjardins will follow his own shot. He'll pick it up. Tie game. We're in overtime. 1:43 to go in the extra frame. Desjardins on the far side. Here is Garrett Thompson. Finds Desjardins. Runs into his man right at the blue line. Puck is loose. Garrett Thompson will pick it up. Thompson goes back below the goal line. Got a man on him. Back up along the near side. Thompson, looking for, he has got Desjardins on the far side. He'll hold it in. Desjardins now goes back down low. Garrett Thompson. Thompson, far side, comes down low. Mott will grab it, and he'll hang on to it.
Minute and 17 left. Face-off will be in the Quad City zone. Komets will throw 3 more fresh guys on the ice. Baptiste will be up front. They'll have back on the point Culkin, and the other forward will be Waugh. Lots of scoring punch thrown at him.
Mason Baptista in the circle. And up along the far side, Baptista wins it back to the point. Culkin eyeing a shot. Now he's going to go over to Baptista. Baptista on the near side. Going to rim it around. Here's Braden Lowe with it. Lost the puck. Comes up along the near side. Baptista going for it up along the near wall. And now it's Baptista battling down low. We've got 1 minute. Baptista picks it up. Baptista, top of the circle. Comes up now. Back on the far side, it is Waugh. Waugh gives it back to Culkin. Culkin with a shot, save made. Back up along the far side, it is Waugh. Gets crunched by Fulmer in the corner. Tied at 3 in overtime. Under 38 seconds to go. It is Baptista, far side, top of the circle. Taking a shot. Mott will glove it down.
That'll bring 3 more guys out. And, of course, we go to the shootout if it's tied after 32 seconds of this period.
Face-off will be to the left of C.J. Mott.
Sidlowski will take the draw. He's got Cheeks out there, and Bobby Shea back on the point.
We're skating 3-on-3 as Sean Sidlowski awaits the drop. And the puck comes into the corner, and it's Tristan King. Down to 28 seconds to play. Now Willie Raskop, he's got the puck, and Raskop will go backwards with it. Raskop will put it over onto the near side, and here is Globke. He will carry it over the line. Globke coming in, cutting it back, dropping it off. Here is King. Walking in, taking a shot. It goes above the crossbar. Bobby Shea trying to get control of it, and he does with 9 seconds to go in overtime. And Bobby Shea looks like could be content with getting us to a shootout. Left side, 2 seconds. Trevor Cheek with it, will not get a shot off. So we're going to a shootout.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
December 1st was the last time we were in a shootout, and we won that one against Toledo. So 63 shots total tonight the Komets have on C.J. Mott, and he makes 60 saves.
4 shots on Bartus in that overtime, and 3 shots by the Komets. So 63-28 I got. So we'll get ready for the shootout. The coaches will get their lines ready to go, and we'll see who goes first. Fort Wayne, I believe.
So 3-on-3, winner of this one gets an extra point in the standings, and the Komets, they need that extra point because Toledo, they eke out another win, 1-0 over Wichita tonight. So right now, as it sits, Toledo is 4 points up on the Komets. That's if we can't get the other one.
Quad City will go first. Quad City goes first.
It'll be Tristan King, who's got a pair tonight, including the game-tying goal.
Yeah, he's got 2 goals, so here we go.
Tristan King walks over the line, angles to his left, coming in on Bartus. He will shoot, and he's denied. Up first for the Komets. And it's going to be Sean Sidlowski, the ECHL leading scorer. He'll go one-on-one with C.J. Mott. And here's Sidlowski. He'll take the puck, moving to his left, carried it in, coming in on Mott. He shoots, and it's saved by Mott.
Tried to go between the legs, couldn't get it.
Mott took away that bottom half. And now the Mallards with a chance to take the lead.
They're always looking for the top shelf if the goaltender gives it, but if he doesn't move, the top shelf's not there. So
Tardif will take it for the Mallards. Goes right down the middle of the ice. Now he veers to his left, coming in on Bartus, and he scores.
He made a little deaky move there. He looked like he lost possession of the puck, but he knew what he was doing. He faked to go wide on him and just let it slide. Bartus moved, went down between them.
Trevor Cheek has got to tie it here. Cheek grabs the puck, moving to his right, in on Mott. He shoots, and a save made. All right, Bartus has got to save this one to give us a chance. And it's going to be Nagy. Nagy to take the 3rd shot for Quad City. Nagy will take the puck. Slowly walks in. Now he picks up speed. He comes in. He takes a shot, and he's denied.
2 shots. Made the save. Wow, we need to tie it.
All right, it comes down to this. Who are we going to send out? It's going to be Gabriel Desjardins. Desjardins from center ice. Moves to his right, carries it over the line, coming in on Mott. He shoots, and he's denied, and there's the game. And C.J. Mott, well, you just got to tip your cap to this guy. 60 saves on the night, breaks the Komets' winning streak. It stops at 6, and the Komets fall 4-3 in a shootout tonight.
Well, like you say, 63 shots. You wonder what happened, but they played against a team that was pretty determined. They wanted to win. They had their backs against the wall, and fortunately for them, they come up with the hottest goaltending I've seen in a long, long time. So a lot of credit to, of course, C.G. Motts making 63 saves in the game, and the Komets don't have to hang their heads on this game. They played pretty hard. They did the things they wanted to do and did everything they could except put 4 goals in the net. So a tough loss for them. They get a point out of it. Unfortunately, Toledo wins tonight. They lose a point to Toledo, but still lots of time left, and they're still playing very good and very confident. Take a rest, guys. Get ready to go Wednesday night.
So your final score, 4-3, Quad City in a shootout tonight. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap it up. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement, and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's. And nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Save on Marathon top-tier gasoline and get free Comet Hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. Remember, use your Marathon Visa card and earn a 25 cents per gallon savings and a free Comet game ticket. Marathon, top-tier certified gasoline with STP additives, fueling the American spirit.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Thank you! Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Miller Lite is the original light beer, and we'll always brew it to have more taste, with only 96 calories and 3.2 carbs. Because we believe that if you compromise on taste, you can taste the compromise. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Great beer, great responsibility. 2018 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Average analysis, 12 fluid ounces. Less than 1 gram protein, 0 grams fat.
Welcome to the Comet Hockey OmniSource Recycled Postgame Show.
Wrapping it up from the Coliseum, where the Komets fall tonight by a score of 4-3 in a shootout. The Komets do pick up a point, but the Toledo Walleye, they won their game late against Wichita by a final of 1-0. So the Komets do fall 3 points behind the Toledo Walleye for the top spot in the Central Division. Recapping what happened tonight, it was really the C.J. Mott show. The Komets put 63 shots on goal, and Mott turned aside 60 of them, as the Komets 63 shots, Quad City with 27. Both teams were 0 for 2 on the power play. As we look at the scoring, first goal of the game was scored at 19:20 of the first period. Tristan King is 7th of the season. Tardif and Lowe the assist. Marco Waugh, his 13th of the season at 18:30. Desjardins and Hodgman with the assist. That was in the second period. 1-1 going into the third, and in the third period, first one, Trevor Cheek, his 5th of the season at 2:30. Kravchenko with the assist. Kolsar tied it up, his 7th of the season at 6:39. Nagy and Ismerlin with the assist. And then Dennis Kravchenko looks like may have put the Komets ahead for good. His 12th of the season at 16:48. Schaafsma and Cheek with the assist, but Tristan King, he had another idea. He tied it up at 17:21. His 8th of the season. Globkey and Polkamp with the assist. Scoreless through the overtime period. That sent us to the overtime where Jamie Tardif, he netted the eventual game winner in the shootout. giving the victory to CJ Mott and the Quad City Mallards. Mott gets the victory. Garrett Bartus gets the loss, and that breaks an 8-game winning streak for Bartus. Komets' 6-game winning streak also comes to an end here tonight. We'll just have to start it back up on Wednesday when the Komets will be facing the Indianapolis Fuel right back here at the Coliseum. Let's take one more break. We'll come back with our Ruoff Home Mortgage. Great name to know player of the game. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.